Hello, everybody. Welcome to the...
Yeah!
You got it in
Yeah!
there. Well done. Welcome, everybody, to the Ace Attorney Sunday stream. It is a Sunday afternoon here where we are. I don't know about where you are, but we're excited to get into the game and to chill out and to have all manner of cursed vibes, as we've already started experiencing, I believe. Just by looking at the screen, really. Thank you for the head pat, Senmaru. I do appreciate that. Thank you for patting me on the head. Welcome back, Soupy, just in time for us to go live. All right, let me say quickly thank you to DAC169 for the follow, JStar216 for the follow, this is a word, Vampisify, thank you for the follow.
Ooh.
Happy Madison.
Who's pissing?
Vamp, apparently.
It's because he's bisexual.
Beat me to it.
Thank you, Happy Madison, for the follow. Thank you, Mikola0451, or Mycola. Thank you for the follow. Ghost Revolution. Oh, we'd be in trouble, wouldn't we? Thank you for the follow.
Those ghosts would fuck us up,
There's
yo.
There's a lot more ghosts than there are people.
Yeah.
So true.
Thank you,
so
Blaze
true,
Girl.
Betsy.
Blaze Girl 10 for the Proto Badger redeem. Silver Fox Princess 83, thank you for the follow. Sunken Shell, thank you for the follow. The silliest of sillies, thank you for the follow. I didn't know you were going to follow today, Karina. Thank you, Bat Protector, for the follow. CHR Silver 03, thank you for the follow. Oh, Pui CS, thank you for the $5 donation. Happy end of another Sunday. I do appreciate it, Pui. Thank you so much for your kind donation. Kyojiro Karibo Lord, thank you for the follow. That's the name. Your Majesty. Inu Juju, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it, Inu. And that's all of the follows. Hi, I'm Martin, also known as Little Karibo. I'm hosting the stream, and annoyingly, the alert didn't play Nirvana, so I'm going to make it play manually because Twitch redeems don't work as well as I would like them to, unfortunately, so we're going to manually make Gil scream. There you go. He's screaming.
Making men scream.
Well, Gills does plenty of it. Thank you, Movana PSN, for the resub at Tier 1 for 34 months. For 34 months gives you all permission to obey the rule of the same number as much as terms of service allows. Well, it wouldn't be a Sunday stream if we weren't constantly obeying Rule 34, I suppose. All right. Really quickly, before I forget, I need to introduce my fellow Rule 34 observers. We're joined, first of all, by... don't just celebrate Rule 34, but times by 2, Rule 68, I bet.
69.
Nice.
Oh, it's so close. Thank you. Marin, you are joining
Rule
us to
34
co-host.
and a half, just to bring that number up.
And we're at 69 viewers. This is incredible. Thank you.
Nice.
I keep saying thank you as if you're doing like something to help. I mean, you are.
Wow.
Wow, okay, all right.
I mean, that's pretty indicative of our whole relationship,
Oh.
to be honest.
Wow.
Thank you, I guess. Marin, good to have you here.
Even though you didn't help.
Oh, hello. It is Marin Miller here today with your gay update.
Is
I
it
don't know
Marin
what
Miller
I'm
or
doing.
Danny DeVito here?
I think it might be more of an H. John Benjamin, I think, is what I'm trying to do right now. I'm not exactly sure. Still figuring out this male voice thing.
What is my gay update? Oh, I moved. My office is in a new
Hey.
room. Ooh, because our roof is leaking. Wow, so exciting.
Yay.
Yeah, during the hurricane, I came into my office, or I came into my booth, and I was like, why does it smell like fucking mildew in here? And found that 2 of my bass traps were soaked, and my fat cat from Final Fantasy XIV was soaked, and my Zagreus titty mouse was soaked from Hades. So thankfully
Soaked
I
titties.
have not soaked titties, and I have not cleaned the Zagreus
But
mouse.
not in the good way.
Yeah.
The good
I have
old-fashioned
not
way.
cleaned the Zagreus mouse. I have cleaned up the cat, and I'm trying to ignore the bass traps until I can afford to replace them. But we are moved into the new office because our roommate moved out last month,
What?
and huh?
Sorry, there's so many people saying titty mouse in the chat now.
He's fine. He was just wet. His nipples were a little harder than usual.
That poor mouse.
That being said, I do need to figure out how to clean him because he's probably disgusting. And he likes me. He likes it when I say he's disgusting. He's into that. But yeah, so I'm all set up in the new office, and it works out a little bit nicer than the other spot. Yeah, we don't have roommates, so that's why things are a little weird right now. We're doing our best. Still looking for work, but we're doing our best.
Doing our
And that's the
best.
gay update. We're doing our best.
A good update. Vampiro, thank you for the 100 bits. Hashtag soaked titties and hashtag penis. All
And
right.
I don't think this mouse pad is replaceable because it was a limited run for as part of like a
No.
Oh, dear.
zine,
Mm.
a Hades zine.
Oh, dear.
That's why I'm hesitant to get rid of it because these titties are limited edition. They're rare titties. And I did have previously an ass mouse pad. It was a Captain America ass mouse pad, but one of the ass cheeks deflated. And before
No.
th-
How does that
before
happen? I
that,
thought
it
they
was
were, like,
Hanzo.
gel.
Yeah, I had a Genji Overwatch
Oh,
ass
yeah.
mouse pad, and there was his ass just like carved out an indent where my wrist
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
was, and I was like,
Yeah.
aw.
Good
And I was
stuff.
like, it's no longer America's
Perfect
ass.
Just right in the middle, like where the cheeks meet. And I'm like, oh.
The cheeks meet. Vampiro, thank you for getting us on that hype train level 1, by the way. So let me do the little animation, even though we already got the Steamoo train.
Into the weenie mobile.
And Lena
Weenie
Kira,
man
thank you for
away.
gifting 5 subs and fueling that hype train. Chugga, chugga, chugga. Thank you for gifting subs to Alex Wegner 26, to Dragon Blaze 234, to Tyrant Chaos, to Enna Kaiser, and to Tearly TT. Thank you, guys.
This hype train is
Getting
making
pretty
my
hype
hemorrhoids
right
do
off
the
the bat
Harlem
here.
Shake.
We're also joined, speaking of being hype, I'm hyped to have Soupy back. Hi, Soupy.
Hi. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy spooky month.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
This stream
And also
is
it's getting into soup season.
soup season because of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Well, just
I mean,
it's
just,
fall.
you know, colder weather in general.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, that would be soup season.
What is the
Yep.
first soup you were gonna make, Soupy?
The real
Mm,
question.
I mean, a lot of the time when I make soup, it's just like whatever's in the fridge, I'm making soup out of it, you know?
You just throw it in a
So it's
pot
mystery
with broth.
soup.
Oh,
Basically.
the best kind of
Thank
soup. I
you.
was thinking I want to make a chili.
Thank you so much
Chili
for the.
sounds really good too.
Thank you so much for the raid, Drew Illusions. I do appreciate it. Thank you for coming on over. You were just chatting over there. I hope you had a good chat with your viewers. Do appreciate you guys shouting out Drew Illusions like crazy. And we are also joined by the fantastical Karina, aka Dilphosaur from Drawfee Show. Hi, Karina.
Hello, that's me. Always happy to be here. I'm sorry, my little
No.
worm phoenix still doesn't work. That shit just stopped working for me. Like any of the like sound things stopped working for me one day, and I'm just never gonna fix it. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Please, we like you broken as you came.
Yeah, just lurking in the shadows,
Yeah.
unhappily.
You
Very
arrived.
intensely disapproving of everything we say, but never actually like expressing yourself.
Yeah.
That's Karina. All right.
That's me.
And Kaiser, not gonna lie, I always understood that avatar as a Brontosaur Phoenix. I mean, that is essentially what he is.
It's what it's supposed
It
to
is.
be.
It is a picture. It was a picture of a Brontosaurus, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a Dilphosaur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just looks very worm-like.
The rest of the body is gone, but it is
the
a
way that we
Brontosaur.
cut it off.
And then he asked if we would still love him if he were a worm, and we never stopped calling him Worm Phoenix.
Yeah, and we never replied, so he's still a worm.
Yeah, he's
He's still hanging around waiting. That little desperate piece of shit. Sorry.
We
I'm
already
making
know
fun of
that's
Worm
what his
Phoenix.
personality is like.
I
just want
did
to
it.
make him
I
beg.
fucked up.
Eh? Eh?
Now
What?
you're
What?
not Phoenix anymore. Now you're a giant cat of some sort.
Oh God.
Eh? What did
But
you
also
do?
memory
Where
is
am I?
gone.
I don't know what I did.
I've been eaten.
Karina just ate Marin.
Ow. Four.
Oh my God.
And it still doesn't fucking work.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't.
into this. Is not my
Hoo-ha.
thing.
You did not absorb Marin's
Ooh-ha.
powers of working.
Yeah, I'm not
No one can
entirely.
absorb me.
And I
I'm
got
not
news
entirely
for
sure
you.
what the image
That
file
means you're
was.
gay.
Okay, it's getting kind of
Oh,
crazy.
that's the one. That's the one that I have loaded into.
Right.
Fluky.
I mean, I guess I could just shrink that.
Yeah, just throw it
Vampiro.
in the trash, honestly.
One sec, sorry. There's loads of redeems going off while all this is happening.
Oh my goodness.
Vampiro, thank you for gifting a sub to Gek, and L Train and Void Adept, thank you for the Hoo Ha and Iced Tea redeems, and then Vampiro, thank you for the Zookeeper redeem. And thank you for getting us to a level 3 hype train. So
This isn't nearly as hype as Pokemon the first movie.
Mistakes are just making us more feral.
Okay, one
Pretty
second.
soon it's just gonna be a black screen and we're just gonna be barking. It's just dogs barking. And the chat's gonna be throwing $100 bills.
There was one time my friend Onsta was streaming and she has a 3D like VTuber model like in 3D space.
Yeah.
And we had a bunch of like PNGs on screen and it's so hard to place those. And she's like, okay, everything looks normal, so I just can't touch anything else until like for the rest of the stream. And then she proceeded to touch one thing and broke the entire stream setup midstream. Because every time she'd click on something, it would just get bigger.
I don't know how the best way to place you would be. Okay, I'm just gonna...
Just
Alright.
Or if you
just
put
fuck
up-
me up, dude. I'm sorry, my shit's so
Oh, you're
whack.
totally fine.
No,
It's
put
on
it-
me for trying to
have-
do it while we were live and not having
Karina
the...
sit on
Not...
the edge
Please
of
let me
the-
finish. I'm sorry. I don't have the brain capacity to do so many things at once. That's the issue. Vampiro, thank you for the 10 bits. Now you're just a little guy just sitting in the shadows. There you go. As was destined. All
I was
right.
gonna say you should have Karina moved forward so that way it looks like they're sitting on the edge of the podium.
Oh, I suppose I could. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, smaller.
The tiniest
Well,
little guy.
does one of you, while I'm doing this, want to go back in the chat and figure out what... Somebody sent a recap, and I just don't have the spoons for it right now.
Let's see.
It was Dark Jade
Was it a highlight?
1.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
Doug Jade, yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Last time on Dual Destinies, we did a bit more investigation, including some stuff in the art room. But one of the things we did learn is that Junie has been acting as an informant to Judge Courtney about all the various items of varying legality that the other students were getting up to. Not sure if Robin was aware of this or not, but Hugh certainly was, and it's now causing a bit of strain in their friendship.
Shit.
But Athena is still determined to defend Junie despite all of this. Fucking Athena.
Apologies, my mouse is acting up. Okay.
You're doing great.
I'm trying.
That looks
Yeah.
very cute.
I'm trying. All right. Ken MMO, thank you for the follow. And Vampiro, thank you again for those 10 bits. I do apologize. I got a little bit flustered there. It was like 500
good.
things happening at once. Yeah, we're still on a level 3 hype train. I do appreciate it. And thank you for your patience. But yes, sorry. What had happened last time?
All of that.
Oh,
Investigation. Junie was an informant.
Junie-
and
Judy was an informant for...
The
For,
Courtney.
Or
Courtney.
Yeah,
oh,
the
yeah.
victim.
Why?
Because she was reporting on things that the
Gossip?
students were doing.
Yeah.
Oh, so like just a full-on snitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not uncommon, I suppose.
Remember, she was gonna get stitches.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that. Okay, so do we want to just start playing the game, I guess? We are
Yeah,
almost 25 minutes in, so let's
Yeah.
see.
I mean, 10 of that was
Sounds
10 of that
good.
was pre-roll.
Yes, but that means 15 minutes of it has been this. All right. Let me know if the game...
This isn't how it usually is, though.
Yeah.
True. Let me know in the chat if the game audio is drowning us out, if you can hear us okay over it, or if anybody's...
Oh yeah, you introduced Karina.
I'm sorry?
They did.
You did?
Yeah.
yeah.
I even mentioned
Oh.
Drawfee Show.
Well, fuck me.
All right.
Yay!
We'll fix
Uh,
it in post.
But yeah, in the chat, if anybody has any trouble hearing any of us individually, I know a lot of you sometimes struggle to parse who is saying what. But if you have any trouble hearing anybody, let me know. Okay,
You ready then?
let's do it.
There's this strange, uneasy feeling I can't shake. I better be imagining it.
Thank you for getting us on that level 3 hype train, folks. Level 2, technically.
Don't forget, level 5, we get kisses.
Oh, it's already over.
No.
Damn it.
We haven't had kisses in a while.
We have not had kisses.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, if I could get the Twitch alerts to work as they should, I would have so many kiss options. But they are being difficult. Dark Jade,
Hear that, Twitch?
Dark Jade, it was the case that some of the students were getting up to things which can be a bit shady, like cheating on their exams. Right. Snitching on that. I don't know why I'm saving, but we'll keep going.
Why not?
Just in case.
Hi, Meatball.
Her name's Justine Courtney, man.
No, her name's
Courtney.
Constance Court.
Oh, it is?
Justine Courtney was from Investigations
The other
2.
one.
That's the fun character.
The one woman that
Yeah.
I ship Miles Edgeworth with.
Wait, what?
I think
That-
their fucking would be interesting.
Oh. October
What
26th.
about,
What?
fucking, Callisto U.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I suppose that's more like Dom sub though. That's not like
Okay.
yes, we have mutual respect for each other. That's her telling him what to do and laughing at him.
Oh, and we know Callisto U doesn't respect him at all.
No. I don't think he respects her either.
True.
I'm saying the mutual respect fuck.
Okay, I see.
There are different layers of fucking.
October 26th, 9:45 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Okay, Meatball. God.
Were you able to sleep last night?
Huh? Oh, sleep. Sure, I slept. For a grand total of 0 hours.
Oh, why is he here?
Oh, hello.
Hanging
Yeah,
out.
good question.
Because I'm fucking hot. Guten Morgen, you two. You look like you're ready to put on a real show. But before you do, I have a good luck gift for you.
Oh.
One
I
kiss
miss
for
him
each of you.
so much.
The voice print analysis came back, and the results couldn't be more clear. The voice in the mock trial video and the tape recording are one and the same. Oh yeah, that's right, because she said the "you're a goner," but it was from the fake court,
Right.
the mock trial.
They took the audio from the fake
Yeah.
trial, yeah.
In other words, the recording's a fabrication.
Tape recorder updated in the court record. The voice on the tape says, "You're a goner." Just like in Junie's script, it has been identified as a fake.
The lab is continuing their study of the tape. So far, they've found signs of overdubbing.
You dubs. I prefer subs.
He doesn't even speak German.
He's just a guy.
Yeah, he's
Just a guy faking an
sometimes.
accent.
He has guy energy.
Yeah.
But it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased.
I fell down. Up, help me up. Who's there? Wait.
It's Clavier pushing him because I like you. You stupid little man.
Did you see who it was?
Sometimes you just see like someone whittle and you're like like a baby.
I just gotta push that baby.
Yeah.
No, I got a quick look, but it got away.
Someone's just pushing men around here.
I think it might have been Hugh. I bet he was eavesdropping.
I wonder if he saw our hand.
All right.
Oh, I'm sure he wasn't the only one just now. I bet Robin and the box girl were listening in too.
Box girl.
Box girl, scatterbat. You know, the song. the song, scatterbat. And the whack with the whack whack. It's a good song.
Oh, there, are you
Governors.
okay?
Governor should cover it. I will make sure they don't make a run for it. That is my final gift to you.
So he's just there to grab someone if they.
He doesn't have hobbies, okay?
He's security now. That's so sad.
I'm gonna
This is how he flirts.
go to like a court case and just be like, I'm here just in case someone tries to leave. I'm gonna stop
You're
him.
welcome.
You guys don't like Clavier's cover of Scuttlebutt? Come on. That was fire. That was a bop.
Okay. Okay, all that's left now is to reach out to the truth.
I face out, I own out.
Time for a mini Chords of Steel workout. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. Your turn.
Aren't they all mini workouts for him?
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm Athena Sykes, and I'm fine.
yeah. Feel it.
I'm Clavier Gavin, and I'm not okay.
I'm Flavia Garvin,
Flavia.
and this is the scuttlebutt.
This is my sad song. When I'm in the swamp.
October 26th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. What's 4 in German, Clavia?
Vier? No, vier. Eins, zwei,
You don't
drei,
sound
vier,
convinced.
fünf, sechs, sieben,
I'll get back to you on that.
acht, neun, 10, 11.
Elf.
That's 11.
Will Ferrell.
I don't. Wolf? I don't remember 12. And then it goes 13, 14, 15.
We could be here forever.
I know how to count.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods.
I missed one letter for 12. I'm so proud of myself.
The Sykes Brigade is totally psyched. I mean, the defense is ready, Your Honor.
When did we become the Sykes Brigade?
When she took over.
I didn't agree to this.
No.
Kevin and the Zits.
The prosecution is ready as well. I mean, isn't that right, Prosecutor Blackwell?
Unfriendly Snail, thank you for the follow. Speaking of unfriendly snails, Prosecutor Blackwell.
I think I'm gonna be British today. Jason Statham. Dots.
Yes, well, moving right along. Yesterday's adjournment was unexpected yet necessary. But I'll be running a tight ship here today, so no funny business from anybody, understand?
So what happened at the end of the trial date? Because
It was when Robin and Hugh also confessed to the crime.
I see. Right.
So the judge is
Everybody
like, you guys
was-
need to go, like, look into this.
Your boldness. Robin Newman and Hugh O'Connor have recanted their confessions.
You say, I'm going to be
Well,
Jason
you were like,
Statham,
"That's
and then you do that.
What? I don't know what Jason Statham sounds like.
Just
Well,
like
They're Jason Statham
Statham.
doing that voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the impression.
This is the look. Somebody in South Park is doing a Bill Clinton impression. Do you know which one it is? No.
The
That
mayor.
bitch still gets paid. Here's my Jason Statham.
Marin promoting South Park during a strike.
It's
Wow.
whatever. It's non-union. Also, it's animation. What the fuck are you talking about? Martin talking about shit he doesn't know about.
That's true.
But
But later, I shall grill them at leisure to find whether or not I could charge them with perjury.
Well, this sure complicates matters. We don't usually charge people with perjury. So one must not overlook the facts.
Strike is not over. SAG after strike is ongoing. WGA strike is over.
Now, about the school camera photo that was submitted yesterday.
Alright, Yukarika, thank you for the 10 bits. I'm late. What did I miss? Not much. We literally have just started the court section.
Bedinsis fun fact, South Park is non-union, which means no, it did not join the strike. It's not a part of the union at all. It actively avoids the union.
A pity, but that evidence is no longer relevant to this case. The art room clock runs fast. It cannot function as an accurate measure of time. As for the bungling detective who overlooked that, he is paying for his failure as we speak,
Oh.
on his knees under the desk.
Bright man, what's his name?
Fulbright.
Fulbright.
Bright man.
Bright man.
He's such a bright man.
Poor Detective Fulbright. Hope he returns to work with all of his body parts intact. Unlikely,
Oh
though.
my god.
Wow, they take his body
He's
parts?
stepping on his nuts. Probably not.
Snapped his dick
Yeah.
off.
Repo Man, the
Yeah.
genetic opera.
Neat.
Hmm. But if that's the case, then what will we...
I'm sorry, my cat is being really cute. Give me 2 seconds.
Alright.
No problem, Jason Statham.
Okay, sorry. He was like doing the crescent moon pose, but like backwards and then looking at me and peeping and trying to get my
Aw.
attention.
Oh.
Oh, it was really cute. I'll post a picture soon. Okay.
The accused is the sole person who could have moved the body from the art room to stage. And I mean to prove it here this day.
It's just like Detective Fulbright said. But what else does he have up his sleeve?
My understanding of this heinous crime is thus.
Anus crime.
This anus crime.
This heinous crime.
There's anal in this.
There is an anus. There was a crime. The murder took place near the center of the art room, as evidenced by the bloodstain. Y'all are perverts. Y'all, a British person saying y'all. Y'all.
He's gay and British.
Y'all, let's go to Hooters and get some party food. Y'all. Blood was also found. Blood was also found on some pottery next to the window over the maintenance area.
Oh, yeah.
Which is to say, the body was carried over to that very window.
Rock Rulin asks, why does a law school have an art class anyway? And it's kind of like how in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, it's like that school is just for card games, but they also are teaching alchemy or something? They're teaching a bunch of other things?
Need art class to learn how to properly forge evidence.
Oh, yes.
Because the arts are important.
Yeah, for forging evidence.
Stop
Yeah.
trying to undermine the arts, Martin.
Yeah.
You fascist.
We need to know
Okay,
how
Rock
to
Ruin, stop
forge
trying to undermine the art.
evidence.
Need to be able to create law propaganda. We're entering the
Literally,
dark
it
age
was
of the law.
literally in Ace Attorney 4, we had the artist who forges evidence.
Yeah.
How quickly we forget.
Oh, yes.
She's
Spark.
a teacher there. She has tenure.
Man, I like to think that the black will is actually this like flower that's pointing at the window.
The body was carried to that window over there.
Check this shit out.
this is a representation of me.
Yeah, I made
pointing to the
that.
window.
Oh, that's true. We need art classes to learn how to draw the Phoenix and Edgeworth Yowie. That
Yeah.
is part of the curriculum in law
Like
school.
Marin did on the roof when we were
Yeah.
playing a Power Walk Simulator that one time.
I forgot about that. That was not good. It was them kissing.
From there, it was dropped down to the maintenance area below. And though there was nary a scratch to the body aside from the fatal wound, that too was per the script. A high jump mat was employed to cushion the fall. Then, bunch of balls They threw a bunch of balls on the body and used the ball cart to hold the body over the stage.
I don't know what that accent was.
Yeah.
You started talking about balls.
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 I don't think that was the accent.
Balls.
That's not very clever. I mean, it's the same exact body moving scheme as the script.
I'm not very clever yet.
Anyone could have moved the body that way.
Oh yeah, I'd like to see you move your body that way.
Oh.
Wouldn't you?
Sexual harassment. Your propensity to spew forth sexual harassment before you think
Good
is
God.
not very clever either.
Well, why you?
Moreover, the prosecution has a witness, which is most unfortunate for you. Witness, it's time for you to come forth.
Okay.
Get your ass out here.
No. 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 Oh,
Get on
wait,
over
that's right. Irish, isn't he?
here.
We did. I don't think Karina was here last time
We had a bowl.
Oh yeah, when we took the vote.
because he's Hugh O'Connor. I did a poll of the chat
Oh.
because Marin kept saying do the Irish accent instead, I think. And so the chat decided he had to be Irish.
I diagnose you with Irish.
All Irish people sound like that when they laugh. The Irish people
Well,
in the chat
then.
are learning so much.
Well then, will the witness please state his name and occupation?
Ethan Begora, Hugh O'Connor. I'm a senior at Themis Legal Academy and I'm studying to be a lawyer. Yesterday I told that lawyer there that I would testify to the truth. So I intend to cooperate fully in today's trial. Happy now, Miss Sykes? I can't do Irish.
Ugh. What's he up to now?
What is this xenophobia he's doing?
You don't get to say that after bowls.
Bowls. What? To be fair, you did once say bowl, and I thought you were saying
I was talking about bowl.
Yeah, bowl, and I thought you were saying ball. So it's
Oh.
not like it's that far off.
I suppose.
The court appreciates your cooperation, Mr. O'Connor. Now your testimony, please.
Hoity toity toy. What O'Connor saw. The lecture hall was packed before the mock trial, but the rest of the campus was empty. I was fucking... No, that's when I saw Juniper dragging a large mat from behind the stage. I was fucking over here. I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and the maintenance area.
Not the stage.
She was heading towards me, so I assume she was on her way to the maintenance area. But I didn't have time to stand around and see what she did after that.
She didn't want to be my friend anymore.
The real truth hurts so much, doesn't it, Miss Sykes? Or maybe you thought I was going to bring up something else entirely against your client.
Ugh. Never a snappy comeback when I need one.
He's coming straight at us today, using any means possible. I'll get the tranquilizer rifle.
The tranquilizer shotgun.
Just fucking
The
tranquilize
tranquilizer
everybody in that.
flamethrower.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking gets tranked. Everybody in that courtroom
The
needs to calm down.
tranquilizer Gatling gun.
The tranquilizer missile launcher.
Oh god.
The tranquilizer Jericho missile.
the tranquilizer tank.
Oh, the
How does
trank.
that even work?
Apollo, why do you have so many of these?
You just run people over and that's what tranquilizes them? They're not moving around anymore.
Pretty tranquil.
They're just asleep.
Tranquilo.
To protect the students who had to climb up high when setting up the stage. A mat was brought over to the stage from the storehouse one day.
Our client is the student council president. What's wrong with her taking it upon herself to put the mat away after they'd used it?
Objection!
Excuse me. Oh, there is plenty wrong. There is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a fall from such lofty heights.
Clavia's tits.
Yeah.
You just hear him from the audience going like, "That's so true." Damn
he like
right.
he puts his sunglasses on to hide his tears. Oh, so
Maybe that's like just an extra mouse pad that you need while you wait for Zagreus to dry out, Marin.
I do.
There's gotta be a Clavier titty mouse pad.
Well,
must
that would
be.
require somebody
My
to
question
let.
is there a Kristoff one? That you know?
I see where this is going. You just wanted to lead us to this conclusion. You're trying to put the plant the seed in the fan artist's head to make that
Perhaps.
kitty mouse pad. Let them out of the
Perhaps.
basement.
Here go. The mat in question was indispensable to moving the body.
Ugh, it sucks being the last to know everything.
I think I get it now. The law is something you're supposed to follow for society to function.
I finally know what the law is.
I figured it out.
The drag marks we saw behind the stage were made by the mat.
Oh, hello. This looks like a mouse pad with tits. Nope. It's not. How did you get this to look like Clavier? Oh, I see. Waluigi was first.
Yeah.
All I saw was search query Clavier boob. mouse
Oh yeah.
pad. I clicked it. It was Waluigi.
I'm getting literally everything but Ace Attorney mouse pads. It's like
I'm
everything
upset.
else.
Yeah, nobody makes merchandise of Clavier.
MU Crazy Game, thank you for the follow. So I didn't mention that.
Hold on, I've lost my stream window somehow.
You could just say, that's your only line.
Can you
Nailed it.
Can you read all my lines to me, please?
Sure. If.
What have I done? Hold on.
No worries. Ribbonfly, thank you for the hydrate commander.
Oh, I should post a cute picture of Meatball. That's what I was gonna
Neat.
do. I got distracted.
Okay, I'm back.
You good?
Nailed
Yeah.
it.
If the only mat of that thickness was where the body is assumed to have been dropped,
Good.
it would be hard to deny a possible link to this case.
Thank you, Ankoku Nomagami, for the Proto Badger redeem.
We're off to a bad start again. You sure you're okay, Athena?
It's game on, Hugh. Game on.
Get your game on.
Hey, he said the thing.
They said the thing.
I'm gonna turn your arrogant, perfect score grin into a teary-eyed frown of failure.
What? Oh, that's her
Good.
line.
You heard me.
I thought you were just way off script. I was like, what's going on?
Soupy can't dom anybody.
What
You're right.
connoisseur? Are we pressing?
I probably. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it right there.
What? I was just getting to the important part.
Eager to unsheath your blade, Stono. Your heavy breath heaves to where I stand.
Oh, rude. A human's breath doesn't travel anywhere near that far.
So the only issue is distance? You're not denying that you're a heavy breather.
Ugh. I'm just saying saying that scientific studies have proven that it's not.
What scientist is like, let's check how rank your breath is from over here?
Hang in there, Athena. Your breath is fine. No matter how many insults they hurl, it won't affect the judge's opinion of you or your breath.
Yes, it will. What about my own self-esteem?
Hey, let's get back to what happened before the mock trial.
There's the meatball pictures.
Meat.
Oh, so stretchy.
He's a slunk.
Our client was simply putting the mat away. It had nothing to do with this case.
Objection.
That is where you are wrong. There is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a 3-story.
It's because he's
With an
bisexual.
E, by the way.
Thank you, PD2626 for the vamp redeem there.
Because I'm bisexual. Bisexual. Hence, the mat dragged by the accused was essential to moving the body.
Ugh. If we win this one, I promise to donate another thick mat to the academy
Clavia's tits.
so that more people can kill people.
I want to bounce on those titties.
Drew Illusions, thank you for the baby redeem. Now show me how to show you the truth. You'll have my full cooperation.
Do you guys have that friend that you just send like titty pictures to? Like especially male titty pics. Like sometimes you just see a picture like a picture of male titties and you're just like, damn.
I think Karina
Karina,
is...
I think you are the friend.
Why do you all say it at once? Yeah, I'm glad.
the common ground.
I have more than one actually, now that I think about it.
Sometimes I'm selfish and I just save them for myself.
You're like, these are mine.
That's fair.
You've heard of treat yourself. This is teat yourself.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah.
See, one of my friends decided to get closer to me by asking me, like, you know, we had worked together a couple times, but then she was like, "Hey, Marin, have you read this gay porn?" And I was like, "No, tell me where you read this gay porn." And then, yeah, so that's my other booby friend. I send them a lot of tidbits.
Now you're besties.
Now we're
Yeah.
booby besties.
Breasties.
Breasties.
What is this image? Ricky, thank you for the bonk redeem, Blaze Girl 10 and Lena Kira. Thank you for bonking me.
What has happened
Oh,
in this picture?
I don't know.
That looks like your Karibo model spread out.
It looks like you're getting sucked into a black hole or something.
Something.
You have been distorted.
That's what happens when we read Yaoi.
This is your brain on Yaoi.
Mr. O'Connor, are you positive you were standing exactly where you said?
I was between the stage and the maintenance area, and she was behind the backdrop.
He's
Still
sticking
thinking
to
about
his
Yaoi.
guns. The issue here is where Hugh was standing when he says he saw Junie. So I'm guessing we have to present something on,
Right.
like, where he says he definitely saw her.
the drag marks, maybe?
Maybe. But nothing I say will mean anything without evidence. Time to dig a little deeper.
Alright. Oh, and before you ask, I had my glasses on. Therefore, I'm positive it was Juniper. That is not an issue. Okay. She was heading towards me. I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and the maintenance area. Hey there, Indigo Jackal.
Oh yeah, didn't we get those photos of the maintenance area?
Yeah. But I'm not smart enough to know.
That
how-
motherfucker's right there. He did it.
Well, it might be this fence thing.
Yeah, because it's in the way, so it would stop him from seeing her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. So, you saw the back of the stage from between the stage and the maintenance area? Well, let's take a look at this photo taken by Miss Scuttlebutt, shall we? This photo shows the students setting up the stage the day before the mock trial. Do you see the big construction screen to the right of the stage in the background here? Why, yes. In fact, there were a bunch of those next to my house until a few days ago, too. It was so noisy behind there, but I couldn't take a peek. Oh, how it piqued my interest.
Nosy
What are you talking
motherfucker.
about?
Weird.
Exactly, Your Honor. You cannot see past such screens. That is their purpose. Now let's see. How exactly is that screen positioned again?
I saw
Yeah,
a fence
sure.
once.
Did you know? Yeah, you're right. You can't see through wood. Very good.
Yeah.
I knew it. Aha! Since it was to the right of the stage, then it should be right here. And from this vantage point,
Oh.
the witness claims to have seen our client behind the stage backdrop. Oh my! But the screen would have been completely in the way. As far as my understanding of screens goes.
I just learned what they were recently, so
I thought it referred to my phone screen when I'm playing Genshin.
guess not.
I was looking at this screen and I was like, my waifu isn't here.
I can't see anything.
That's right. Therefore, the witness couldn't have possibly seen our client from this point.
Ouch.
What is that he's carrying anyway?
I don't know.
No.
I was trying to remember if he ever because
Pulls
it's
it
covered
out.
in cloth, right?
Seems to
Yeah.
be.
I couldn't remember. Order! Order! Mr. O'Connor, have you been lying to this court? We don't
This-
punish you for that here, by the way.
The screen, right. It must have slipped my mind.
What? Are you telling me that you, Mr. Genius, forgot something literally as big as that?
There are two kinds of memory lapses. The normal kind you mouth breathers have. The genius level lapses of memory that people like me have.
Why didn't you just admit it was a normal, everyday brain fart already?
Is that the first time they've said fart in an Ace Attorney game?
Oh my god.
Probably.
Historic.
Yeah, this game is making history. Will the witness now please restate what he remembers minus the lapses of memory?
That's easy. I was on the other side of the screen. In other words, I witnessed Juniper from the stage side of the screen.
You are testifying that our client was behind the stage. But need I remind this court, the back of the stage is not visible from the front. To actually see our client behind the stage from the stage side of the screen,
Protoss 103, thank you for cashing in your starships for a doodle la 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 la. Doodle la.
the witness himself would also have to be in the same area behind the stage. But in that case, our client would have definitely seen Mr. O'Connor.
Hey, cool, huge. Nice one, Athena. Keep it up.
Objection.
Jesus.
Excuse me, you little boy. All right, golden boy. Is this not your chance? Telling the truth will be like a weight lifted from your chest. Now I sound like that guy from fucking Ted Lasso. I'm the fucking football player.
What's going on?
What's his name? Roy.
Roy Kent,
Roy Kent, that's what he sounds like.
I suppose.
Doesn't really have a vocal quality, he just sort of growls.
Thank you, Ravi Karika, for the 10 bits. Apollo, tiniest hype man ever. Aw, we love it.
Oh, Jesus.
The truth.
You got a
What
great
truth?
butt.
Reggie33, bring it. Thank you for the prime sub for 10 months there. Appreciate it. You've got a prime butt.
Oh.
The fact that Golden Boy here was where The fact that Golden Boy here was where he initially stated. That is to say, it was between the maintenance area and the stage.
But then the screen would have blocked his view of.
Objection!
Jesus.
me. On the ground, yes, his view would have been blocked indeed.
But he can
You
levitate.
sound like English Carl from Aqua Teen. None of this
Whoa,
matters.
That's just
You
the
Carl
same
just
character
dropped.
design. It's the same fucking character design, but with that fucking hat. The Sherlock Holmes hat.
But consider how this smoke always wants to rise up high. Yo, Fryman.
Athena, look at the photo again. Do you think... Oh, shit.
I like how even when I'm like trying to be all gruff and sexy, I can't be sexy.
Hey, now.
Carl.
Oh, Chips Man.
Something on the other side of the screen. Something high enough to see the stage. No way, this crane right here?
Fraser Crane?
But I don't remember seeing a crane there on the day of the mock trial.
Me neither. But it's probably safe to assume it was moved before you found the body.
That's far enough, Prosecutor Blackwell. Remember, you promised not to take me Lucky Charms.
Humph. I recall making no such promise.
I'm gonna eat him.
I lied.
It was you who came blubbering to me about keeping quiet in exchange for information.
Arg!
You little bitch.
What's all this about? Oh, shit.
What's all this about a promise? Is this about whatever Blackwell is using against him?
Martin's like, I haven't not had this many lines in so long. It's a soup show.
Relaxing.
And what's it got to do with going into the crane? Into the brains.
Golden Boy did not go up in that brains for fun.
Who would?
He was working part-time as a brains operator within school grounds. What is a brains?
It's virtual reality.
Oh. Okay.
What? Do you mean to tell me that a high school student was operating a crane?
Artificial Intelligence Network.
That's
you
right.
know, Normal
And
stuff.
system?
Probably.
Yeah, I bet.
Brains? Because it's plural.
Actually,
brains,
I
yeah,
forgot
probably.
about the S.
The witness, I object to the prosecutor's last statement.
There's no proof I ever operated that crane.
Ariana Grande objects.
Actually, there just might be something that proves you did.
What?
If this whole part-time job thing is true, I doubt it would be limited to a single day. You were probably working at the same site the previous day, too.
Is this what you're thinking of, Athena? Is this your photograph?
No? Yep. As the court can see, this photo captured the crane's operator.
I remember that guy.
That fucking asshole.
And if you look carefully, he bears a definite resemblance to Mr. O'Connor.
Oh shit, I guess it is him. Are you serious? This is ridiculous. He's not even Irish as far as I can tell.
He's just a white guy.
This is racism.
Oh, very interesting. Let's ascertain as to whether this is as ridiculous as the witness maintains.
defense agrees with the prosecution. Let's bring the facts to light. That's all very well and good, but just how do you propose to do that?
With the court system that we're using.
No.
What? What system?
If only someone had authority here.
What are you
What is a
talking
judge?
about?
I'm not here to judge.
The person in this photo has one really distinguishing feature.
This fucking neck. What is this? Neckerchief?
That's if he takes it off, his
Yes?
head falls off.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's really
see.
scary.
It's his.
I'm not
neck
100% sure, but it's at least worth a try.
The glasses,
You got
maybe?
just like,
tattoo. I guess he.
I
does
think it
have
might be
glasses.
the neck thing.
But the neck thing is more obvious.
You'd think, yeah. His neck.
We can clearly identify the person in this photo as the
His
witness by
hobby.
examining his neck for some reason.
I will examine his hobby.
His hobby.
Take a look at this hobby.
I miss Phoenix's neck.
Oh,
Me
right?
too.
Oh, what that
The
neck?
big
do?
neck-shaped hole in our lives.
I would love to find a neck-shaped hole.
All right.
He's so normal.
Very.
Bark.
Ooh.
You okay there, Soupy?
Are you?
No, but we already knew that.
None of you
True.
are all right.
The kids are not all right.
Mars is just like, how did this happen to me?
What are
Like,
you
look, he
people
didn't invite all of
doing?
us.
Thing is, like, when I was like, yeah, let's all play Ace Attorney, I was like, from my perspective, I'm like, we're all just playing this game, but I didn't realize it was like from everybody else's perspective in the stream, it's we're all looking at porn, basically.
Yeah,
Yep.
we
We're
might as well
barking.
be.
We are expressing ourselves sexually, sir. You need to embrace. Do not be intimidated by the LGBTQ community.
Come on.
Come on.
The figure in this photo is wearing a very unique object around his neck. It's his collar.
I've been married to Marin for 12 years, and how could I have seen this coming?
Why, yes, you can see her right there. But then, are you saying you mean to... Who are we exposing the man's neck?
Unmask his neck.
Unsheath the neck.
Oh,
Ooh.
bleach the sheath.
What?
Mr. O'Connor's neck is almost entirely concealed by his tall collar.
I was talking about bleaching my fat cat earlier, and I couldn't think of the
Was
word
that
for cover.
On the stream?
What?
No.
Okay.
I said sheath instead of cover.
Uh-huh.
It's just the chat's missing some context.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little bit.
That's why I'm explaining it.
It's gonna be okay, chat.
It's gonna be right.
But that's exactly why I believe this warrants further examination.
No, not a chance. That would be a blatant violation of my privacy.
Not me privacy. Humph, you're a disgrace of a man. Now stop
Oh.
unbuttoning that collar before
yeah.
I hack it off.
Gonna hack off a collar.
Give him hickeys.
Well, along with his neck, but you know, small
Strangle
price to
him.
pay.
It's us when we were playing
Yeah.
Apollo Justice.
Yeah, what's the big deal? Now let's see your neck. What that neck do?
Guess I have no choice.
Oh shit, the animation. Whoa. What the fuck is that? It's got little hands shaking.
It's a little Ouroboros.
The hands are swallowing the other end of the hand.
Humph.
Hmm? Oh, my. So where did you buy that neckband, if I might ask?
What does that neck do?
I didn't buy it. It's handmade, and there's only one like it in the world.
Well, it sure looks like the neckband in the photo. Should we have the photo analyzed? Should we have the photo analyzed?
Yay.
Heh, you are one irritating lady. Fine, I admit it. I work a part-time construction job. It has nothing to do with our school. Operating heavy equipment's no big deal for a guy who can parallel park one-handed. What the fuck?
Whoa, buddy!
What's the other hand doing?
I'm
Jerking himself
eating me
off.
Lucky Charms. But I never expected one of my...
The other hand is parallel parking another car.
Oh, okay, that's almost
Yeah.
impressive.
But I never expected one of my jobs would take me to my own school.
But when you factor in all of the required tests and apprenticeship period, wouldn't you have to be at least 20 to have a license for operating a crane?
Oh, let me just clarify with like the 15-year-old lawyer that I'm talking to.
She
Yeah.
is 19.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, about that, you see, I'm a genius, so, you know.
All right.
No.
You convinced me.
Let us disperse with this inane charade, golden boy.
No, Prosecutor Blackwell, please don't.
High school seniors are 19 at most. Thus, they fail to complete the requirements.
Oh, has he been held back?
But that does not apply to you, does it, Mr. O'Connor?
Why doesn't it apply? He's a senior, so he's around that age, right?
No, don't, please. What did
Motherfucker,
I?
24. Actually, golden boy.
Fuck.
Oh my god! 25!
That's like 90 in Ace Attorney years.
Yeah.
I was joking and going, haha, 24.
Blackwell fucking
Blackwell?
loves it.
Yeah, he's like, this is hysterical.
This
Most
fucking
joy he's felt
idiot.
in years.
He's like, this kid is poor and stupid.
Check this shit out.
He took a 7-year break from school.
The fucking
Just-
bird.
Yeah, even the bird's laughing. It's doing like the pointing at him. Haha, 25.
Wait. Come again?
Hang on. Golden Soldier Thouser is born. Presented by Zaya. Thank you, Pixelinks Me, for resubscribing for 25 months there. Watching back, I think the last VOD, I love how most of the chat wanted to pick the right option for Hugh's voice. I think it says a lot about Martin's audience, which I find cute. I did kind of love the twist at the end, though, because I've been dying to see that voice in Hugh's face. My jaw was killing me. LMAO, thanks, Soupy. Also, what is this cat creature now? That's Karina. Karina
Yeah.
has digivolved.
Sorry, I keep doing that.
And Ryu
Gotta
Karika.
stop eating fast food right before bed, you know?
Ryu Karika, thank you for the 10 bits.
Is
Whoa.
that how you digivolve?
I think so.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you,
how you
Yeah.
digivolve colitis.
Yeah.
Thank you,
That's not true.
Ryu Karika for the 10 bits. Whoa, huh, makes that love triangle weird in retrospect, though. Yes, very. Enna Kaiser, for context, Japan has a tendency for people to stick with their university education to the bitter end. Read once about a guy who tried and failed his bar exam in Japan 11 times. So he actually faked his birth certificate for the last 2 because 9 attempts are the maximum you can do.
Wow.
Wow.
Determined. He really wanted to live out his Ace Attorney dreams.
Don't we all?
That's the only reason.
I wonder if he had like anxiety about tests or something.
Could be. Bar exams is also really hard.
I suppose. I just don't know
I
if
think
I'd
not a
wanna-
whole lot of people even like pass like the first 1 or 2 tries.
I don't know if
It
I'd
seems
want to
so
be
easy on Ace
represented by.
Attorney.
Yeah, but like somebody who failed it 11 times. That seems
Right?
like a lot.
Maybe not the best lawyer.
Maybe he's just got a lot of that. Actually, that lawyer was Phoenix Wright.
Yeah. That's actually the.
He
part
also
of the
failed the
backstory.
11th time, but they were like, just let him go.
Just give him the badge.
Yeah.
Who cares
Yeah.
anymore?
It's actually a cookie with like a safety pin baked into it.
Take a gander at the official school enrollment documentation. It's all right there.
Rock Ruland, thank you for the 10 bits. I guess Hugh is getting Grandpa Muto's voice now. That's. I don't think he should have that many accents.
Oh wow.
Hi, Youch! Thank you for the hydrate command there, Shady Melodies.
25! I didn't even get to read the line!
You mean he's
older than
me?
Apollo.
Same.
Sorry,
How
Judge.
can Hugh be older than me? Oh my gosh, I'm so young. Ah.
A 7-year break. 7 years. Bad lucky charms. It's just one thing to say. I've just one thing to say.
Yeah. Is this also the 7-year gap?
There are 2 kinds of 7-year breaks. The ordinary kind you mouth breathers take.
He's talking about.
And the Ace Attorney kind.
Thank you, L Train, for the 10 bits. Hugh, how do you do, fellow kids? And the genius kind people like me take.
But a genius would quickly become a chore for a 7-year break.
What?
A genius would quickly become a chore for a 7.
What are you on about, Athena?
Yeah.
What?
I think maybe he's saying it would get
I'm just
boring.
saying words.
I mean, it makes kind of sense.
But isn't it the other way around? A 7-year break would become
Yeah.
a chore for a genius?
Oh, I think
That's what I
Apollo's
would
even.
think. I wonder if that. Oh.
What the fuck did you just say, Athena?
Yeah. The game is just like, focus.
I think you
I
have that
know.
backwards, Athena. Wow.
I love how we basically like pick this game to fucking bits, and
I
then the
know.
game picks itself
Yeah.
to bits.
Yeah. Next line
I
is
was-
like the game just being like, yeah, I know.
The game's like, I was trying to be funny. Stop.
Yeah, that's true. This game is just somebody at a party trying to crack jokes constantly, and you're like, the party's fine. You don't have to make it any funnier.
Yeah, and you're like, don't you have a law degree?
Heh, even geniuses make mistakes. I just happened to make mine only 7 years in a row.
Only Hugh could get away with using only like that.
That's gotta be
Only this, only that. Why don't you just open an OnlyFans?
No.
Hey.
Enough of this jibber jabber about OnlyFans. I've already got one.
Right, Zariak, it's going okay so far.
It's how I afford cigarettes in prison. Suffice to say. the
Wait,
witness
aren't
was
cigarettes...
open to a-
Sorry, go on.
What?
Aren't cigarettes the currency in prison?
Well, you
Yeah,
can
that's
buy
how
them
he
from
affords
the,
them.
you can buy them
You
from
buy
the
them from
company
the
store.
commissary, and then
Yeah.
you can like
Oh.
trade them for stuff.
So you have
Yeah.
to buy them to get them. That makes sense.
Yes. Well, it's more like they are so expensive that they are difficult to buy because a lot of prisoners don't have a lot of money to spend.
Right.
Is how that goes because they get paid like 25 cents an hour or whatever.
If only
Anyway.
that, I think.
Yeah. Suffice to say, the witness was up in the crane when he saw the accused dragging the mat. The accused readied all she needed to move the body immediately prior to doing so.
He's like, now that we're all done roasting this guy for being 25, let's get back to the matters at hand.
Let's talk about the murder.
That much is clear. I see no need to further fucking read properly. I see no need to deliberate the matter further.
Considering that the body was moved in the same manner as the script, I find Prosecutor Blackwell's claim to be quite persuasive. Does the defense care to dissuade me? Ugh.
Gotta do my job.
Again?
As long as the mat was used to move the body, Junie's gonna be under suspicion.
Oh, Athena, I just thought of something. What was Hugh doing in the crane right before the mock trial? He couldn't have been on the job at the time. I mean, he was waiting for the trial to start.
Yeah, why was he in the crane? Wait, you don't think...
I don't.
That's what I thought. Your Honor. Yes, Miss Sykes? I've got it. I've got an amazing idea that will turn the prosecution's claim on its head. A little conjecture has never stopped us before.
Wow.
Interesting.
Mr. O'Connor, you were using the crane to move the body, is my guess.
I'd assume. Because the screen is what it was supposed to be doing. Right?
Yeah. So it's just like an alternate way that the body could have been moved, I guess.
Right.
So it's not just Juniper under suspicion.
Conjecture and all that.
Yeah. The body was just like it was in the script, so it must have been moved like in the script too. At least that's what the prosecution believes. How simplistic, even foolish.
Those are pretty strong words, Athena. You sure about this?
The witness is a licensed crane operator, so he could have used it to move the body.
Objection! Well, Golden Boy, care to chime in? I intend to say no more on the matter, save that this does not bode well for you.
Wait, he's on my side this time? Or is this another trap?
I'm not a child
Watch this.
asshole, just a regular-
Oh, I forgot about this. That's
Oh.
what's under there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can use a bow and arrow one-handed while my other hand is
And
doing
with
something.
the other hand, he's parallel parking.
I'm parallel parking.
Wow.
He's,
Okay, that's
he's
a
killing
little-
the other person going for the parking spot. Wow, that's a crazy level of dexterity.
This
And jaw
dumbass.
strength.
I can even drive a crane with one hand. That's easy. But operating the crane itself is so complex, it requires both hands.
You wanker.
Now I would have the court look at this.
You can do that
My
with one hand.
handsome... Whoa!
Oh.
Wanker's cramp!
Oh.
Please tell me it's a ketchup stain.
I mean, if not, why are you dressing your wound so poorly?
You wish. My hand was injured and required surgery.
Why is it still bleeding that much after surgery?
I'm slowly dying.
Imagine you go to the doctor and they diagnose you with wanker's cramp.
Yes, it's deadly. That's the reason I kept my hand in my pocket all this time. That's what I'm doing with one hand.
And I've been losing blood at a steady rate for 3 days now.
I have already verified this with the hospital of treatment. Quite a nasty wound, they say.
Okay.
So, how did you hurt it?
Azelmad, yes.
Oh, you know.
You don't want to know.
I see no need to discuss that. It's pretty fucking gross. And it has no relevance to this case.
2 hands are required to operate complex machinery such as a crane. Ergo, on the day of the mock trial, the witness was incapable of moving the body by crane.
Now I'm the fool?
I'd planned on moving the crane the night before the mock trial, but then I got injured, and I'm not going to talk about it or give specifics.
About what I was doing when I got injured.
Wanting to
Don't
keep,
ask me.
wanting
But
to
please subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Unrelated to my injury.
wanting to keep my part-time job a secret, I had to do it just before the mock trial instead.
And here I thought this was the big break we've been waiting for.
Now that the defense's sophistry is laid bare, I would have thought I would have the court recall my claim. Remember what I fucking said?
No? The body was dropped out of a 3rd floor window to a mat near the maintenance area. Then a ball cart was used to move it to the stage. See? I've been paying attention.
Trust me.
Good for
I've
him.
been doing very good today.
Hey, Blackwell.
Well done, your baldness. Now consider this.
I shan't.
The accused was sighted dragging that mad. Ergo, it was she who moved the body.
Well, I think you are on the right track, Athena.
You do?
Yeah, Juniper remains the prime suspect if we assume the body was moved per her script. So as the defense, you have to figure out how else the body could have been moved.
But... Oh, is he telling me to think of another way besides the crane? Miss Sykes, if you have a counter-argument, this court would love to hear it. And
If you do not, it is time for the verdict. Isn't that correct, your baldness?
No, not yet. All I have to do is show that the body wasn't moved like it was in the script, right? Well, that would show that the mat had nothing to do with this case.
There is a sword of great renown that
Whoa.
cuts down sophistic lawyers. Its name is evidence.
I read that as sapphic lawyers, and I was like, oh, is that why Mia had to die?
I hate lesbians.
You don't scare me. Force a smile, Athena. You can do
The
it.
sapphic
Don't let him know
lawyers.
you're a sapphic lawyer.
Or else he'll kill you.
What's wrong with your face, Athena? It's a weird
It's
mix of
actually-
terror and creepy grin.
It's a
I'm
little
a
too
lesbian,
real.
okay? That's what's wrong.
It's a little too real.
Just focus on how the body could have been moved without it being dropped. Oh no, you have to be not a lesbian and also focus on a woman's body?
I can't do this.
Oh, no.
Scary.
My knees are aching. I'm so gay.
How could anyone lower it without just dropping it? It's not like it could fly.
Oh boy, another flying body.
And all I can think about is titties.
Damn it.
The prom's tomorrow.
Or maybe it could. After all, there is a way to zip between the art room and the stage.
The winch thing.
Yeah, the thing with the banner. Someone could have easily used that thing.
Oh. Can't let the player know.
No. Hmm? Oh, yes, of course. Miss Sykes, the court would like to see what you have for us. All I have to do is show the tiniest shred of a possibility. The mat and the ball cart weren't used to move the body. This is what was used.
Okay. Do I have that in evidence?
The banner, maybe?
The burnt fragments of the
It
banner?
might be the other one.
Oh, this one.
Look at Banner.
Yeah.
The wire
Blackwell.
between the stage and the
Yeah.
island. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one
blood
has
on
to do
it.
with the wire.
All right.
Yeah.
Check out Banner, Michael.
The key here is the thing that ties the art room and the stage together.
Might I propose an idea? It might do you well to tie your legs together, lest you further expose your ignorance, lol.
He got him.
Whoa, gosh, you're fucking just stupid.
No
Look at
oars.
This isn't exactly the time for black comedy, Prosecutor Blackwell.
It's in the name.
Anyway, the Corps will recall the wire on which the school banner was hung. That wire was strung between the art room and the stage, which allowed students to run or reel in the school banner from the art room. That probably looks like it's kind of fun to just zip line.
Kids are always using it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know they were.
I'm late for
The
class.
body could have
Whee!
easily been the body could have easily been lowered down to the stage via this wire.
We should jump on that thing.
Spare me your armchair theories. I was literally thinking, I was like,
I've got a gnat brain going on, and then like I was so
Gnat
busy
brain?
thinking about that. Yeah, like I was just like, man, sometimes I have like no brain power, and then I was like, whose fucking line is it? As I was thinking that. Anyway.
See,
spare me your armchair theories. This isn't some kind of high wire act. The body surely would have fallen. Yet there are no signs of blunt force trauma.
he said high wire and then blunt force, so he's talking about weed.
He's distracted.
It's
Get
not
him.
cigarettes he's smoking in prison.
It's toilet weed.
Ugh.
Are they making weed?
Yeah, they're growing it out of the toilet.
Yeah. Trade secret.
It's pretty dank.
The dankest.
It's how he affords his fancy clothes in prison.
Nerdy Nanny, thank you for the follow.
Do you think that's how
Oh,
Christoph
you
got that
surprised me.
fancy?
Say again.
his fancy
Christoph's
Cell.
fancy
Grew
cell.
toilet weed.
So much
Yeah,
toilet
you're
weed.
Oh.
Just a toilet
He
weed
goes up to the
king.
other prisoners and he's like, I'll trade you this toilet weed for your violin.
I'll give you an
That's how it
advance
works.
on your toilet weed if you upholster this chair for me.
That's actually probably more than they would get paid at working in an upholstery shop
Probably.
in real dollars.
You didn't actually think I failed to account for that.
I'm sure that's exactly what he thought.
When we investigated the stage yesterday, the bottom part of the school banner had been tied into a pouch-like shape.
Oh, to carry the body.
Yeah. And pouches are useful for carrying things. What do you think this one could have carried?
Toilet weed.
Well, go on. Please explain to me how pouches work. I'm learning new things lately.
Woman's plain. Woman's
I
plain
just learned
pouches.
what walls were. You want me to learn about pouches now? Oh my god.
My
What
brain
is
is
this,
not a
school?
bottomless pouch.
Did I use that right, pouch? The body was bundled into the pouch-like section of the banner and sent down the wire.
There it goes.
The body would have been down on that stage in a flash, and there'd be no need for a map.
I apologize that I can't say the full name because I'm not sure how to pronounce the first part, but Rio, thank you for the follow. I don't want to mess it up. Thank you for the follow, Rio.
I've heard the phrase carrying the banner, but the banner doing the carrying?
Right.
Wow. Oh, he's witty. Judge is feeling silly today.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just a silly little guy.
I want to try and say this. Conilio Rosso, Rio. Conilio Rosso, Rio. Huh? Glee? Like Italian glee? I don't fucking know. Anyway, Humph, I've no patience for you and your cheap parlor tricks. Or your shitty attempt at
use all
Italian.
their accent on trying to pronounce that.
Your claim is as shaky as a corpse performing that absurd high wire act. Now, who wants some toilet weed?
It's because he's bisexual.
Thank you,
Oh,
Vampiro.
me? If you have an actual objection, then just come out and say it.
Say it into the microphone so the DS activates
Yeah.
it.
Say it to my face.
Erection. Erase
Would
all
that work if
pictures
you
of
said-
Ron.
If you said erection into the DS mic, would it actually pick up objection?
I think it actually did.
Wow.
I feel like it wasn't that sensitive.
No.
Yeah.
I remember being on a plane and like I think it might have either been this one or number 6, but it ends with like you have to say objection or something.
Yeah,
and-
they
but
usually
I was,
do that.
Yeah,
They
and like
usually make it so like you have no choice at the very, very end before the credits, but to
Yeah.
say objection.
yeah, and like I was on a plane, so like not only was it fucking loud as shit, but like I was not going to shout objection on a fucking plane. Like it
I
was
feel like
dark.
every time
That's
yeah.
gonna get you
I feel like
arrested.
every time I finished an Ace Attorney game, it was at like 2 or 3 in the morning. So it's just like every time I was just like, oh my god, I forgot.
I
about
was
to do this.
just always too sheepish to like do the
So
microphone.
you never actually beat it.
No, like because it wasn't that sensitive. I would just blow into the mic.
Yeah.
All of Karina's Ace Attorney saves are just unfinished.
Yeah. I never
Just
know how they end.
Yeah, never saw the credits for a single one of those games. Just
I
didn't
know.
want to
Oh my
shout
God.
objection into
I
the
want
microphone.
to do that now. I want to get like each DS. I'm going to get 3 DSs, line them up in a row, and have them all at that part of the end where it's like you've got to say objection, and then say objection
do it
into
all
all
at
of them at once. To see the chaos as the end credits roll on all of
But
them.
see, the worst part about being on a plane is that like there's so much like the plane itself is just like
Yeah.
so like
That is a
even if
plane
you're
noise.
Well,
trying
then maybe
to
you
say
can
it,
just activate the microphone and the plane will do it.
no,
Yeah.
it wouldn't do it. It took so long,
Oh no.
and I was just sitting there like objection, objection. You motherfucker.
Please.
You should have.
Like you're trying to sleep.
You should have hit the flight attendant button and been like, "Can you say objection into the DS so I don't feel weird?"
Yeah.
I have a strange request.
Also, some peanuts.
This will look more socially acceptable if you do it.
I trust you recall the blood right out of character. I trust you recall the blood stains left on the art room pottery.
Sure.
You yell objection into the microphone, the air marshals just immediately
Get
tackle you to the
Liam
ground.
Neeson dives onto you.
Oh my god, I would kind of be into that.
Objection. Down. Special skills.
Maybe I should have done it.
Missed opportunities.
If the wire had been used to move the body, it would have to be via the window above the quad. The one with the winch.
Over there,
That
see?
one.
I'm a flower.
You're a metaphor, you piece of shit.
I'm a metaphor. I would love to see Jason Statham walk up to a cartoon flower statue and say, "You're a metaphor, you piece of shit."
I've never seen a flower with a face or petals that look like that, you piece of shit.
It's a metaphor for capitalism.
However, the bloodstained pottery was next to the window above the maintenance area.
No worries, nerdy nanny. Good to have you here.
Ergo, the wire and Bennett had not at all to do with this case.
Oh, the bloodstained pottery. I remember that.
This doesn't look good. We'll be back to the Mac theory if you don't do something.
Well, Miss Sykes, I hope you have something better than this time than a circus act.
Never.
LOL.
If my wire theory is true, then the blood on the pottery must not have been.
Blood at all? No, wait. It would have been.
Maybe it's Q's blood
Yeah.
instead of the victim's.
He cut himself on pot?
Oh, on pot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He
All
was
this
smoking
crap?
pot.
The toilet weed.
Toilet weed
Oh.
fucks
The
you
toilet
up,
weed
dude.
one time
The toilet-
and just started bleeding.
The toilet weed had a shiv.
Weed! Not even once!
Maybe it's not the victim's blood.
Yeah.
Did the police check to see from whom the blood on the pottery came from?
Why
Y'all
would we
even
do that?
bother to do that?
No. Come
Yeah.
on, what? No.
Guys, you need to take
Javier.
more than 2 days.
They just gave it a taste and they were like, yep, it's blood.
That does not taste like ketchup. Shame on you, Sykes Dono. Have a little more respect for the constabulary. No,
No.
Little piece of shit.
He just dropped in from the ceiling.
Wink, wink.
right.
Oh, looks like they didn't check it.
LOL.
Don't let it get you down, Prosecutor Blackwell. Everyone makes mistakes.
Spare me your cheek. We will not know either way till the tests are run.
And never spare the cheek.
Never.
True, but in the meantime, I'm going to press my claim as far as I can.
Your boldness. I demand that the blood on the pottery be analysed this instant.
You bought the Crash Collection Classics. I've never played a Crash Bandicoot game.
I played the only Crash Bandicoot game I've played is in Uncharted 4.
Shit.
Really?
Yeah. They
Wow.
have Uncharted 4 that you can or in Uncharted 4, you and your girlfriend wife are at home and you're settled in a routine now, and then she turns on the game and then you start playing and then you start having a real conversation about your life after you fuck up in the game. It's hard. It was a hard game. It's kind of crazy now that old games can fit inside of new games. And it's just like a little teeny tiny blip.
Yeah. It's just like barely anything.
Yeah.
This ain't new, though, but if you had Donkey Kong 64, you could play the original Donkey Kong in that.
Oh.
Pokemon
Wow.
Gold and Silver had Pokemon Red and Blue in it at the end.
For real?
What?
Yeah.
Sort of.
All right.
Yeah,
What?
you beat the Elite Four, and then you go up to the TV in your bedroom, and you can just start playing Pokemon Red.
Oh my
Wait, you
god.
never tried that?
No.
I never played
Yeah.
those.
Really?
Funny.
No,
No.
Yeah,
no.
as soon as you finished Gold and Silver, you could just like start playing Red and Blue.
That's crazy. Oh my god. See, I never played Gold or Silver because they were like, I think I was older at a point where I was like, oh, Pokemon. I already played those. Like, oh,
Right.
I get it.
Did you
You're
say
like, what could be new about this new one?
Yeah.
Did you say this line?
Yes.
Of course. It shouldn't take long to get the results back.
My mouse is doing this thing where if I hold down the left click, it'll sometimes unclick randomly. So if I try and grab and drag a window or something, sometimes it'll let go and suddenly I'll be resizing the window. So I have to be on my
Weird.
guard for that.
I'll be right back really quick.
Sure thing. We're taking a quick break. Do you guys need a break at all?
No.
All right.
So good.
So far, so good. Sounds good. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream, guys. Thank you, Imposter4387, for the hydrate command. But yes, we are joined by currently Marin and Karina are in the call with me. And we're also joined by Soupy, who is AFK, and we're playing some more Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I hope you guys are enjoying hanging out and watching the chaos unfold. Ryu Elf, Henshin, thank you so much for resubscribing. For 15 months there. Cha. Thank you so much, Ryu Elf. Don't have any objections, just want to state for the record that wishing you, Little Karibo, Marin, Soupy, Karina, and everyone do well. Well, thank you so much, Ryu Elf. It's very kind of you. Ryu Elf activating a Ryu key sub alert. It's amusing to me. I'm very big into Kamen Rider right now. I just finished Kamen Rider Agito, which I had no fucking idea where that show was going for like the majority of its runtime. I was enjoying it, but the plot is kind of it's a mystery where the show keeps teasing that it's going to reveal things and then pulls it away like at the last second. So you're like, okay, I guess eventually I'll find out what's going on. Turns out it's Kamen Rider versus God.
Oh, nice.
So it's pretty wild. It's pretty out there.
I think most shows.
Exactly. Most JRPGs. You, Karika, thank you for the high up redeem there. I hope you oh, and we got the turn down for what? With the Lena Kira. Thank you, Lena Kira, for the turn down for what there. Much obliged, the two of you. Yes, Enna Kaiser says that early Heisei Kamen Rider is more so a J-drama than it is a superhero show. And I think that's a strength. I like what ultimately Kamen Rider has become from what I've seen of more recent stuff. But I do enjoy getting to watch... Oh, the Crush Me Redeem isn't on here. I asked this before. I said this to myself before we went live. I was like, I think Crush Me's on here. You'll have to forgive me, Pixel Links me. I'm gonna reenact it myself. Here we go. Please crush me. All right, I'm gonna have to turn that redeem off. I thought it was on all of them. I thought that we would have had that on here because there's some sexy characters in it. But no. Welcome back, Pixel Links. Let me turn off that Crush Me redeem. All right. Okay, welcome. I'm sorry, Yami Kisara. It's not quite as good as Joey doing it, is it? All right. Oh, Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Not quite yet, sorry. Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. In my opinion, as someone who hasn't actually watched Kamen Rider, nothing will top the Hitler's treasure scene. Pretty wild.
A what?
There's a scene in the original Kamen Rider where the evil villains are saying the whole plan that the villains have, and it's over the course of like 2 episodes, is we're gonna find Hitler's buried treasure and use it to rule the world, whatever it is. Okay. And they don't ever really specify what the treasure is. It could be money, it could be a weapon. They don't really say. They just say it's extremely valuable, and it belongs to Hitler. So in the second
they're
episode,
like, we can't decide what it should be, but we got to get this episode out.
So in this second episode, Kamen Rider's chasing them on a bike, and the Shocker, the bad guys, they show up and they find a cross where there's the treasure is buried, and they say, we finally found Hitler's treasure, and they dig it up with their hands. And within like a minute or two,
they've been planning this, but they didn't bring shovels.
They didn't bring shovels.
I was just hoping we wouldn't need them, you know.
And they didn't. It takes maybe 2 minutes to uncover it, and it's a coffin with a swastika on it. And they're like, aha, Hitler's treasure. And keep in mind, Kamen Rider's
have the spaghetti.
Pixelinks me, thank you for the redeem.
If the salad is on top, I send it back.
Pixelinks, thank you for that. I send it back redeem. They open this coffin, and Kamen Rider's been chasing them on a bike. We've seen him following them. And they open the coffin, and Kamen Rider's in there, and he just starts beating the shit out of all of them. It's a really funny reveal because there's no feasible way it could have happened. But he laid a trap for them. And he jumps out and just starts kicking the shit out of them. Anyway.
So we ready?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my, that was quick.
We're history if it turns out to be the victim's blood.
Please, please let it be someone else's.
We really want to know someone else got hurt.
Oh, he activated.
It seems the blood was not from the victim.
Yay!
Yay!
Someone else's blood.
Someone else got
Yay!
hurt. Biohazard. Yay!
What?
Stella Coyote, thank you for the 10 bits. Maybe the real treasure was the villains we beat up along the way.
Furthermore, a comparison with other parties involved with this case reveals that the blood belongs to one Hugh O'Connor.
He smoked the toilet weed?
He jacked off so hard that he needed surgery. Life is cruel sometimes.
Score! Which isn't what Hugh did.
Goku, thank you for the Proto Badger. Toy to toy.
Goku's watching the stream?
He sure is.
Amazing.
Hey, Junie.
Oh, that's me. Blah, blah, blah.
Don't worry, Junie. Just try to relax.
Brap, bop, bop. Hugh's hands. His hands were dripping with blood.
Oh, that wasn't blood.
Your Honor, as we saw earlier, the witness's left hand had suffered a serious injury. He sustained the wound in a struggle with the victim, and his blood got on the pottery.
Oh, yeah.
Then Junie saw his blood-stained hands as they passed each other in the first floor hall.
I don't know how I forgot about that. I guess probably because it was weeks ago.
Maybe.
It's the only explanation that covers everything.
Objection!
Chatty crowd.
There is but one way now to turn aside her blade, but do not cast the blame on me. Your grudge is with Sykes Dono, for it is she who forces me to expose your secret.
Fine, whatever.
He's a girl too.
Oh,
Wow, how much dirt does he have on you?
he's also secretly 30. Somehow.
It gets worse.
The court will observe this odd-looking envelope.
Yeah, what is going on here? There's a spring, like,
Looks
Buster
like somebody
sword.
tried to
That's the
to-
shiv that toilet weed had.
Buster sword.
Yeah.
Tiny Buster sword.
Ever seen a paper cutter?
Or a
Tiny
razor
Buster sword.
blade.
I'm gonna start calling mine that.
Buster Blader.
Kind of makes you feel cooler when you're doing your arts and crafts, you know?
Yeah.
My box cutter is just a tiny Buster sword.
Remember that scene
One
in...
time I bought a little pack of those from Dollar Tree, and I think I was like 19 or 20 at the time, and they actually asked me for ID because I was buying knives, and I like had a second of panic, like, am I allowed to buy these?
It was inside this that Miriam Scuttlebot's script was found.
Remember that scene from Breaking Bad where Gus kills someone with a tiny Buster sword?
Miss Scuttlebutts. But didn't the prosecution already claim that this envelope is the one that contained her script?
Oh, yeah.
Circumstances have changed. You see, Golden Boy had hidden this from us all.
Let's see here. My word! Talk about the world's most painful paper cut.
Use that to fight Tiny Sephiroth.
There will never be a memory.
Indeed. You can clearly see that if this envelope is not opened correctly, this little motherfucker powerful spring-loaded blade will shoot forth leaving a horrible gash upon the hand.
So he suffered at the hands of the booby trap.
He booby-trapped.
Yeah?
The only one who had been told of the correct way to open it was Constance Cole.
I feel like you're somehow getting quieter with every word.
I'm pretty tired.
You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out.
Better not cry. Better not pout.
Read it without my permission and you'll wish you hadn't.
I feel like
This
that
is my
shouldn't
list
be
of who's been
allowed.
naughty and who's been nice.
It should not be allowed.
Yikes. Miriam wasn't kidding when she said that.
Scuttlebutt in general should not be allowed.
Fair enough.
The blood on the blade is the witnesses. Our genius here tried to sneak a peek at the wrong script and paid for his foolishness.
Ouch! This guy's the worst genius I've ever seen.
Don't worry, Athena. The wound isn't that deep. We've still got the wire theory.
Yeah, I've got it. Since the blood by the window overlooking the maintenance area isn't the victim's, there's no longer any basis for denying the body was moved using the wire and banner.
Yeah, Danny Alp, it is a lot for a school play, although I guess with it being Ace Attorney World, whatever you are doing at that time is the most important thing, and murder is justified.
Purely defensive.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not murder. That's just hurting somebody that's trying to cheat.
It could hurt them pretty bad.
Yeah, but not murder.
No.
No.
Let's back that up a little bit.
If a small child,
Yes, a small child could.
that would be
hurt
a
themselves
regular
to the
sized
point of
Buster
death.
Sword to them.
How
That
small
explains
is
so
the
much.
child?
Is there
Very.
proportionally sized Masamune in there as well?
Apollo, get away from that envelope.
You can hurt yourself.
He's
Pixelinks,
just a little guy.
Pixelinks, thank you for the stop breaking the law, asshole redeem.
Therefore, the defense once again asserts just that.
Excuse me.
Hoy to toy. Thank you for the hydrate command there. Is it Gemma or Gemma? I keep forgetting. Gemma?
You call yourself a lawyer? Heh, don't you see the glaring contradiction in your thinking?
Huh? The court would like to remind the witness that his role is not to point out.
Heh, and you? How can you adhere to such outdated beliefs? But whatever. It seems you've forgotten the two statues that were on stage directly below the wire. A body sent sliding down that wire would have crashed into them. Care to explain that away?
Well, yeah,
I mean,
because
we
the
found them
broken.
Yeah. We had to pick
Why?
up
I believe
all the
he's
little-
right.
It's because he's bisexual.
Yeah.
Titty bits.
We had to put Clavius' tits back together.
Yeah, it was like a weird mini game.
His Humpty Dumptys.
And he was dumped.
We had to put his dumpy back together. The statues on the wire are extremely close together.
Oh, Vilfer, thank you for the vamp redeem.
Ugh. So the body would have collided with the statues? What if they did collide? Wait, that's it. Speaking of those statues, we still don't know how they were broken.
Oh,
But if we assume the body crashed into them,
Sonic the Hedgehog was here.
Oh my god, I love your work.
And Gay Knuckles. I don't know.
do you mean Knuckles?
Clavia the Echidna.
That would also explain that loud sound we heard while we were in the waiting room.
Gotta go fast. Rings were everywhere.
Oh, now that you mention it, rings were everywhere. You and Mr. Wright went out to the stage after you heard that sound, correct?
Objection!
Interesting. How very interesting. But may I ask just one question?
Stop eating feathers.
Can you do it without burping?
No. When
Okay.
was it? I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I'm starting to think that air actually travels further than I thought.
When was it that you heard said sound?
It was a little after the mock trial had started. Mr. Wright and I were practically bored to tears and waiting in the waiting room, so... Ah! Oh, yeah, he was like in the mock trial, wasn't he?
Right.
Mock trial with J. Ryan Hall.
Mock trial.
Precisely. If that sound you heard did happen while the body was being moved, that would place it during the mock trial.
Oof. Which means the body wouldn't have been there before the mock trial started.
You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body.
Forgot about that. He said he saw the body before the mock trial. If so, my claim that the body was moved during the mock trial doesn't hold water. Stupid contradiction. It's going to get me and our case killed.
Da-na-na-na, a walking contradiction.
The focus was on just 3 suspects because the body was moved before the mock trial. That has been the major premise thus far. Your assertion, therefore, contradicts the very foundation of this case.
Objection!
Both sides still lack incontrovertible evidence. So, shall we not also treat Golden Boy's testimony with some level of suspicion?
Good point.
Hack!
Prosecutor Blackwell is on our side.
Yeah, boy.
My Betty, oh,
I bet he's figured out the truth behind this case, and I bet you figured out that was my line.
I did. Well, great, as long as he's not up to something else.
No, boy.
The statues really were broken when the body hit them. Then Hugh's statement about seeing the body before the mock trial is a big fat lie. Okay, Mr. O'Connor. Let's get to the bottom of this contradiction about when you saw the body. Look me straight in the eyes and repeat your statement to me.
Like I said before, before the mock trial, the body was,
Look at this sprite. That's a cute one.
He's
Says
strangling
mouse.
himself.
I shall only say this once, Golden Boy. You had best tell the truth, and do it now. If your head wishes to enjoy the continued companionship of your body.
yikes.
No. Out with it. Did you truly witness the body?
Or were you just lying about it? Well, which is it?
You what? You what, mate?
You what? I never saw the body.
Are you sure about that? Lie to this court again and I'll charge you with perjury. I'm serious this time.
I'll
Was,
definitely do it. Done it before.
Maurice Bear ML, thank you for the raid there. I do appreciate it. Thank you for raiding, Maurice. Hope you had a good stream. You're playing WWE 2K22. I hope that my career was going well. There was no body on that stage. I've been lying about that this whole time. I'm sorry.
Yes, we've exposed Hugh's big lie for what it is. But why would he lie about this to begin with?
Presumably because he was told to. I feel like everybody's been told what to do.
Right. Order! The base premise that the body was moved before the mock trial has been overturned. I imagine this has had an impact on both the defense and the prosecution's case. Well, first I'd like to thank the prosecutor. This brings us one step closer to the truth. Now, at least we know the body was moved using the wire in the school banner.
Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 15 bits. Do da ba 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 ba.
Indeed. That much I shall concede, Sykes-Dono. The body was moved as you stated, and in the midst of the mock trial.
Midst.
So both sides are satisfied then?
I'm never satisfied. If the body was moved before the mock trial, we have our 3 suspects. But if the move took place in the midst of the mock trial, it's an entirely different story.
Right. All 3 suspects were in the mock trial. That gives them solid alibis.
Sorry.
How simplistic. Did you forget about the student in charge of the audio? Amidst the mock trial, she was the one soul who could live and re-enter the lecture hall.
What's this? Who is this person in charge of the audio?
The engineer.
Oh no. How could I forget? It was...
Oh, Junie.
Hey, what's the deal here? Why is Junie so large in this shot? Was she just big that day?
Yeah, why did you get so big suddenly? I'm scared.
Juniper was
Is
also
she a
in charge.
kaiju?
No, she was in charge of the audio. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio room dealing with the music.
Hi, Juniper. Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. Martin, do you have a P.O. box? Because I won a third 29cm pot of greed plushie. It's very kind of you to offer. We do not have a P.O. box, but I do appreciate it.
We should get one.
We should get one. We've always talked about it.
Indeed. The one who could enter the art room amidst the mock trial to move the body was none other than the accused, Juniper Woods, for she was in charge of the audio.
No!
Being a sapphic lawyer has bitten me in the ass.
And not in a fun, sexy way.
Oh.
Oh no.
Why, yes, I see. That does make perfect sense. This can't be happening. Instead of exposing Hugh's crime, Junie's even deeper. No matter how you slice it, we're cooked.
I'm going in her mouth. Blah.
No, don't.
This is the second vor that has happened today.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, there's still time.
Yeah.
How much more vor can we fit
More
in a half
vor.
hour?
At least 4.
Por favor.
4 more.
And here I thought Prosecutor Blackwell was on our side, at least on this issue.
Vor's divorce.
The Twisted Samurai strikes again.
Twisted? More like dirty rotten.
Dirty.
Sorry, I got distracted because I
Oh, you're
couldn't
fine.
remember where my screwdriver was. Hump your boldness. It is time to put an end to this farce.
I'm sorry, it's a chain
It's not a
reaction.
drink
of AD.
screwdriver, is it?
No, it's not. I noticed that my glasses,
Screwdriver.
one of the screws in my glasses is coming loose. So I was like,
Oh.
don't I have glasses screwdrivers? And then I was like, wait, what happened to that big screwdriver I just spent money on? I hope somebody didn't take it.
Oh,
Because,
God.
And then I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that I've used it since people came over to help us move. No, actually, I don't think I have been. Gent might have taken it.
The prosecution has presented a quite convincing case. But the defense has one last chance to voice any remaining objections. Well, Miss Sykes? Apollo, what are we gonna do? I've got nothing left. Nothing. Nada. Niente.
I've been trying to think of something, but you keep yelling foreign words.
Apollo, stop being
lie.
xenophobic.
Ugh, poor Junie. Unless we figure out something, she'll be...
Oh, sorry, Pixel.
Objection. Objection. Well, I object to...
Oh God.
Huh?
It's just your mouth yeeting, or you yeeting yourself inside of her mouth.
Right.
Hoity-toy! Stop right there! All ears to me! It's time you heard about the rare genius of Hugh O'Connor!
Boo, you're literally 25.
Ooh, we hate your pussy.
Tomato, tomato, tomato.
Boo.
What is going on? Listen and you will hear the secret behind me perfect crime!
He just misses jerking off.
Perfect!
Crime? What's crime?
What's law?
I deleted that information to learn what pouches were.
It's gone.
I had to make room for the pouches. Wait, this is some serious deja vu. Didn't we just go through something like this yesterday?
Yes, we did. This had better not be another one of his enraging traps.
The murder, the moving of the body, the cover-up, it's all sprung from me brilliant mind. Well, go ahead, arrest me. The real killer is right before you.
Order! Order, I say! Mr. O'Connor! You already confessed yesterday, then earlier today recanted your confession.
As if you mouth breathers could comprehend my genius. The end justifies the means. Now bow down and kneel. Kneel before my great and maddening intellect.
Objection!
Fuck you. Enough. The only thing maddening is the ignominy you bear for all to see. For it is impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime.
Ah,
There is no perfect crime, only a perfect alibi, for you were at the mock trial. And it is silly that I must remind you of this, but you were a participant the entire time. There shall be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little act.
Rhyme Karika, thank you for the 10 bits. What's law got to do with it? Hoi!
Hugh doesn't seem the least bit shaken by Blackwell's threat.
Listen, Mr. Prosecutor. Calling that a perfect alibi is beyond contempt. Your Honor, I'd like to take this opportunity to offer further testimony. I will now demonstrate the very moment of genius that transcended even perfection.
The
You-
judge is like, sure, yeah, whatever.
No response. Just a okay.
Sounds good. Go on
Alright.
then.
I have no control over this.
You won't believe this, but I used a body double? That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. I did like a log Naruto jutsu thing.
Yeah, that was some other 25-year-old.
Who has the one-of-a-kind choker that I have. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double almost did. I slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent. What the fuck? Ah?
I have a question I was hoping the defense and prosecution might help answer.
What the fuck?
Judge is so checked out right now.
Is it just me, or does the witness's testimony make no sense at all?
Oh my god.
No, it's not just you, Your Honor. All I got from listening to that was a headache.
Yeah, that was just plain weird, especially the whole thing about a body double.
Well, I'm relieved it's not just me. And the prosecution?
Your boldness. Summon an ambulance this instant. The witness is stark, raving mad.
Yes, I think that would be for the best.
Anyway.
Moving on.
I just pressed
Okay.
my ambulance button.
Yeah, bonk.
Now then, let's pretend that never happened and move on to my verdict.
Brilliant. You people don't believe me.
It's not a matter of not believing you. It's more along the lines of questioning your sanity.
Yeah, the funny farm just called. They want their genius back.
I think they also want their short guy back.
Yeah,
Hey.
good one, Apollo.
Yeah,
got
so
'em.
good.
Shut your pie holes! The intellect of a genius transcends even logic. Besides, don't you guys have that weird device for testimony like this?
Which one?
Yeah, we've got so many weird devices.
Widget's not a weird device, and I don't waste him on ridiculous testimonies.
Oh, it'll be fun though.
Easy there, Tiger. Think of it this way. We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet.
You look over at Apollo and his hand is blue from lack of circulation.
It's vibrating so much. So how about we give Widget a try?
Well, this is against my better judgment, but I'd like to conduct a short therapy session.
Fuck it, we ball.
Your better judgment? I'm a judge, and it's far beyond mine, yet I find it hard to say no. I have no control over this, as you have heard.
Duh.
Prosecutor Blackwell, I trust you have no objections? Prosecutor Blackwell?
He's fucked off.
Oh, he left.
The prosecutor said, "Rubbish, we'll be out on a stroll," and then left with Detective Fulbright. And then they were
Oh my
kissing,
God.
holding hands.
Oh my god.
How does he get away with stuff like that?
What, being gay?
Very cute.
It would be homophobic if the judge stopped them. So.
That's why the bird is here, because the bird is homophobic.
Yeah. Then I'll interpret that as meaning he has no explicit objections. All right, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your therapy session.
Fuck. What is happening?
Well, I've seen my share of crazy trials, but this one takes the cake.
He's been in like 5 trials.
Yeah.
And probably ate it too.
He has 5 trials, 5 parents.
More to come.
It's all coming together.
A winky face.
If he does 6 trials, will he have 6 parents?
I'm not sure, but I'm sure I am sure there is some
What
sort
if he
of punch
loses
card.
one with each trial?
No, okay, so I think what it is like every time he does a number of
Fuck is this?
Sorry, Maren, what were you saying?
I don't remember.
Wasn't the real me at the mock trial. So he's happy
It
about
was
this
a cosplayer.
he fooled everybody. Whoa. I didn't almost lose my body double. Did? There he goes. I slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. It's just the one emotion. In short, I'm the killer.
It was fucking awesome.
Juniper's innocent. None of these are.
I think that's the thing is that it's only one
Yeah,
emotion,
yeah,
so
this
there's
is-
something that it should be weird that he's happy about.
Yeah.
I think it should be he should be sad about the fact that Juniper's innocent because it means he gets caught, but he's only happy about it.
Right.
Which I think points to the fact that, you know,
shit.
he's confessing just to try to get her off the hook.
I fucked up. Snow the First, thank you for the $5
Oh, good.
donation. I.S. Hughes' testimony, so dumb it managed to unite the entire courtroom into gawking at him. They sure are. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, Snow.
Everyone in the courtroom is just pulling out their phones. They're like, yeah, let's let him speak.
Yeah. We're listening.
I don't get it. His confession is overflowing with happiness.
Maybe he enjoys thinking about how us mouth breathers can't comprehend his genius.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. I'm sorry, but that body double is literally just the spy from Team Fortress. And hey, it works there.
But this goes way beyond normal happiness. He seems to take an insane level of delight in his confession.
Even a normal level of delight would be weird for a confession. Then again, he's not what I'd call normal.
He's 25.
Yeah, weird.
Hugh, why are you confessing? Who is this really for? I feel like that's the key to his out-of-control emotion.
What can I do for you? I can hear you. It's real emotion, something, something else, and something else as well.
I
What's
love
causing
those
happiness?
Juniper.
I think Juniper. Because look at the handcuffs breaking off of her wrists.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
He shouldn't be happy.
Mr. O'Connor, yesterday you said that you did flagging for me.
Oh,
Can you guys hear me okay?
yes.
Discord is fucking up again.
Yeah, it sounded weird for a second, but
Hopefully it's okay now.
you're coming through now.
Okay. Mr. O'Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Miss Woods anymore.
I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you I don't really care about her anymore.
What? Why?
Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret to Professor Court.
That he's a giant asshole.
His secret?
Which one?
Oh, the bribe.
Which one?
Giant asshole secret.
She wanted nothing to do with me because I had disappointed her. I parallel parked with one hand and failed to satisfy her with the other.
Wow.
That's why I
That
don't
is
care
vampire.
about her anymore. I was never trying to protect her. Just parallel park. My confession was always about one thing and one thing only. Parallel parking.
Sorry, Lena Care.
Mr. O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help set Miss Woods free. So much so that it overshadowed all of your other emotions.
Thank you for bonking me, Sojourner.
What are you?
I can hear it clearly now, Mr. O'Connor. The Discord you've been trying to suppress.
Mute that.
Mute that Discord server.
Yeah. Turn off notifications.
Put it on streamer mode.
People
Come
don't
on.
normally feel like you do when you confessed.
So Hugh really was trying to protect Juniper.
Yes, I'm sure of it. Hugh's feelings for her are the real deal.
So that's interesting. Is that the first time we've used Danny DeVito to determine a real feeling that proves something wrong? Because before it was like, let's figure out which emotion is conflicting, right?
Yeah.
I guess it is a conflicting emotion.
Yeah, I feel like this one is kind of different from the other ones.
Arikios, thank you for the 10 bits. How to solve this case in a single session. Line everyone up. Have each of them say, I am not the killer, and use Widget to detect lying. Well, the thing is, Widget don't detect lying, I don't think. Detects emotions.
No, just emotions.
Yeah.
It's a good idea, though.
But that means his confession is...
Finally figured out the obvious, have we?
Nope.
Who was that?
That was Taka.
Hi, Prosecutor Blackwell, you're back and you sound different.
Yeah. The confession was naught but lies. Save for the part about being in the mock trial.
So Jonah says Widget is a lie detector machine. Oh,
No, Widget is an emotion detecting machine.
that's what I thought.
It's for
It's
therapy.
it's
but
got
then
an
like,
emotion smiley on it.
Therapy.
yeah.
The point of the mechanic is to
It has an emotion.
the point of the mechanic is to determine the contradicting emotion to what they're saying.
What can I do for you?
Can we all agree now that the killer is the one in charge of the audio, i.e. the accused?
I went AFK for 5 minutes. What happened?
I needed to go take a shit.
Why couldn't you have taken a longer shit?
No, you haven't unraveled the genius of me body double trick yet.
You can't be serious. Do you really expect us to believe you had a body double? Your back body double?
Yes, I do. But I think if you think I didn't, then prove it. Eh?
Either we quit here and save the game, and Juniper is found guilty, or we play along with Hugh's delusion. His delusion.
We can save the game either way, though.
Yeah.
Let's go with the least worst choice. But first, let me update his testimony.
All right. So now we've got more emotions. Body double. Why is he shocked? That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. The shock trial. Didn't almost lose.
He has no feelings about that.
Lipped out. Had the run of the campus. Oh, sad. I mean, I guess you would
But
be
I think it might be that one where he didn't have any emotions.
Oh, really?
Mr. O'Connor, this emotion is inconsistent with your testimony.
He has no feelings about the losing his perfect
Yeah.
record or whatever.
Because everything else still has happiness except for that one.
Oh, I missed that.
Heh, you don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe so.
I take joy in my intellect, feel anger toward your superficiality. I'm reading the Batman Forever novelization. Suffer sadness at the world's ephemerality and wonder at the universe's mysteries.
Ugh. I should have brought my dictionary to court. Wait, let me try that one again.
Heh, I also suffer sadness at the futility of your efforts, but if you must.
Okay, so it was before. Oh, yeah, I didn't notice this.
That one, I think, yeah.
Well, what the fuck do I put?
Maybe the no happiness?
Yeah?
Yeah, you might still be able... Yeah, I think you can still click them.
Ah.
Because, like, it's helpful to be able to point out emotions that should be there but are missing.
I see.
I almost didn't lose, you say? Very odd. You exhibited happiness the entire time, except during this statement.
Where you felt nothing.
You don't know when to give up. Wait, now that I think about it.
No, don't! Stop making stuff up!
When I left the lecture hall, in a video game or something, it was during Professor Means's pre-trial speech. Amen. That's when I moved the body and then I slipped back in just before the verdict.
So you're saying you were there the moment your double was about to lose?
Yes, I was. Naturally, I wasn't happy when I saw that. In any case, I was at the far end of the lecture hall behind the screen. He's always hiding behind things.
He's always behind a screen.
I figured no one would see me if I came and went through the doors there.
Objection.
Oh, so external. How much longer will you indulge him in this charade? While it's true that none of the audience might see him go through either of those doors, the faculty seats on the balconies are a different story and have a splendid view.
Splendid.
Splendid.
Heh, I thought you could do better than that. The lawyer's bench is on the right side when facing the front of the hall. I used the door on the right side near the lawyer's bench. That means my movements were only visible to someone in the left balcony seat. But that seat was empty at the time, which is only natural. After all, it belonged to Professor Court, and as we all know, she was already dead by then.
That can't be right. An empty balcony seat on the left side contradicts this piece of evidence.
Do we have anything?
Maybe let's look at the diagram. Let's see what it says.
Professor Court was
so
over
Professor
here.
Means should have been there. Yeah.
And if he was there, he's guilty.
Mhm. I
Oh,
have no idea where this contradiction is going,
you don't?
but I don't have any other moves at this point. Guess I'll just have to follow it and see where this takes me. You said the left balcony seat was empty, but was it really?
I saw it with my own eyes. It was definitely empty.
But what about this diagram? According to this, Professor Means was supposed to be seated in the left balcony seat. But if you left the lecture hall during his pre-trial speech,
And who wouldn't?
he would have been standing there at his seat addressing the students and faculty.
Gah, no, this can't be right. My noise level.
You do no one any favor by exposing the falsities of his confession.
I guess.
But it's funny.
I'm committed to the bit, so.
I've told plenty of lies so far, but this part is true, I tell you. There was nobody in the left balcony seat. You've got to believe me.
It doesn't seem like he's lying this time. Okay, Mr. O'Connor. Let's have you testify again, but this time don't spare any details.
You got it. I'll repeat it as many times as you'd like. I mean, my ingenious escape act warrants repeating, considering I'm the real killer.
All I really care about is whether that seat was empty or not.
We like a full seat. What's the unexpected emotion? This second floor was deserted.
Shock.
Is that... I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Why won't you believe me? It's true, I tell you. Shock, anger. I went out through the back door without anyone noticing. Whoa. Then all I had to do was go through the empty audio room, but he's crying.
That looks like a lot of sadness, too, so it might be that
Yeah.
one.
He's
Microphones
weird.
make me nervous.
Microphones killed his parents.
Oh. A guy called Mike
detect-
Rophone.
He was Ace Attorney after all.
Yeah.
I detected powerful sadness and fear right after you said this part.
And pants wetting.
Yeah, there's incredible moistness coming from your general direction.
I detect a puddle.
Just like one of my Japanese animes.
No.
It's as if you'd said something you shouldn't have.
Oh, what's wrong with you? You shouldn't reveal a person's inner pants wetting for all to see.
It became outer pants sweating. That's the problem.
No.
Mr. O'Connor, it's you who is revealing your inner emotions by the way you speak and piss yourself.
That will do it.
Just crossing into some weird fetish territory.
You better stop that. You better cut that out.
No.
Plus, I have a good idea about why you're feeling sad.
Thank you, Killing121, for the appropriately timed hydration redeem. You're a horrible person. Can't you just leave me be?
You said that you went through the empty audio control room, but that's not true, is it? There was someone who returned from there. There was someone who returned from there once Professor Means finished his speech.
What, Junie?
That's what I'm guessing since she was in charge. And that someone who was in the audio control room was...
Aristotle.
You
I
think?
think it's Juniper since she was in charge of the audio.
That would be wild if Professor Means was like, going to do a speech, then I'm going to sit in the audio booth and just monitor levels.
He likes to micromanage.
I know you realized there was a problem with your statement as soon as you were saying it. That's why you felt so uneasy. If the audio control room really was empty, that would mean Miss Woods was roaming around the campus. Mr. O'Connor, if you really want to protect Miss Woods, just tell the truth. If you believe in her, revealing the truth is the same as protecting her.
Juniper's innocent. That's the truth. Stark Bartender, thank you for the follow. But in this dark age of the law, the truth can be easily twisted to serve anyone's needs. I was just talking to Marin about this last night, because Marin was like, the dark age of the law. What is especially dark about the law at this point? Oh, God.
It's just like the general like evidence forging and stuff like that. That's like kind of always been going on,
Right.
But
Yeah,
just now they're like,
they
just
caught
now
on
they're
to
like,
it.
oh, now we think it's bad.
We came up with a name.
But like, yeah, but it was kind of set off by like Phoenix getting disbarred and also Blackwell going to prison.
When the end justifies the means, your only choice is to fight back with lies. Stark Bartender, do we want anything from the bar today? Do you guys need anything from the bar?
Whiskey.
I could use a Long Island iced tea.
Did you say milk,
Milk.
Karina?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Gross.
Thank you.
Do you want me to say it with more judgment? Like I'm kind of looking down my nose at you a little bit, like, gross.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
You disgust me. That's the sound of sparkles.
Hugh's heart won't hold out under this battle between truth and lies.
Love is a battlefield.
Is there something I can do to make him recant his false testimony?
I fear nothing now that I have lost everything. Go ahead, Prosecutor Blackwell. Eat me Lucky Charms. See if I care.
thought you'd never ask. With you gone and your lucky charms eaten, we may swiftly proceed to a verdict.
My accent is just coming and going.
Sorry, Charlie horse there.
No, I broke my shackles.
He broke out of his shackles again.
Quick, no one do anything.
And Clavia's like, well, he's not leaving, so I don't have to do anything.
He's fine. He's just
Yeah.
standing there.
Clavia's like, I didn't say I was gonna save anyone's life.
Look, I'm just here to surveil and report.
I don't want to be the poor accountant down at the detention center.
You? Oh, Connor.
Excuse me.
Tired
just-
from breaking the shackles.
Yes.
He's not used all of his
very-
energy.
I'm very eepy. I'm so eepy. Hugh O'Connor, in deference to your valor, I will limit your suffering with one clean blow, mostly because I am eepy.
Could you wait just one moment before you cut him down?
Silence.
But I'm eepy.
The shock fuck. Do not become between a samurai and his foe, Sykes Dono.
I never learned about this in law school.
Back in
Back in
class.
class, they never taught us.
Some things you gotta learn how to miss. Tough times. Remember that shocking experience you had last time?
What?
Hard crimes.
What? Very well. Golden Boy may live. For now.
The GX theme song cures all wounds.
No, it does not. No, it does not. Now I have cancer.
Oh. Okay.
It's from all that toilet weed.
This was supposed to save me from the cancer.
Enough already, Mr. O'Connor. Miss Woods would never want you to protect her this way. She values the friendship between the three of you more than anything.
That's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. She doesn't feel anything for me now. But what does it matter anymore? I might as well tell you everything. There is no doubt, this is no doubt news to you, but I am not, and never was, Irish or a genius.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry, but I already knew that you are not Irish and you are dumb.
Me too.
And don't forget me. Though, in all fairness, it was pretty obvious.
Don't forget me.
I just like to feel included.
I thought
Yeah,
he was a
even the
genius
judge
at
is
first.
calling you dumb.
I thought he was a genius at first, but
The stuff he said was crazy.
No need to rub it in. Just shut up and listen. It all started several days ago.
Why did you sound so wistful?
Turning into a pirate.
Several days ago.
It's
oh
because
my
he's
god, gay
bisexual.
pirates are gonna happen soon.
You can't promote
Yeah.
it
Oh,
though. Just Ellie86.
I mean, gay pirates are happening in our minds.
it's true.
I think about it constantly.
It's happening.
in
Thank
my
God.
imagination.
It's happening right now.
Thank God gay
Wow.
pirates exist, you know? Like
Yeah,
on the
in
seven
real life.
seas, flying around on their boats,
It's us.
kissing other queer pirates.
Other pirates.
Other pirates.
You mean
I
all
was gonna
pirates.
be like other
Pirates.
male pirates, and I was like, well, that's a very limited definition of queer, isn't it?
Just Ellie86, thank you for the vamp redeem. Technically, there was a kind of gay pirate in Kamen Rider Gotchard because he combined Mad Wheel with pilots to create a pink toy pirate car. and it was
Martin is
pretty gay.
Pirate car?
What are you talking about?
He used polymerization to fuse a trading card that was a pirate and a trading card that is a car, and he created a bright pink pirate car.
Sounds a lot like Kamen Rider, says guy who only watches Kamen Rider.
Martin is like.
We can
Martin
talk
is-
about that, though.
Martin is thriving during the SAG-AFTRA
Yes,
strike.
when the strike is on, I can talk
Yeah.
so much about Kamen Rider, and nobody can tell me off. I accidentally
Everybody's
learned...
just like, but there's nothing else to talk about.
What else is there?
Kamen Rider stocks rising, baby. I accidentally learned that my parents, which I have, by the way, sucks to be you guys, have been paying good money for my grades.
But that's bribery. So the bribery wasn't Hugh's idea?
All of my perfect scores were the product of cold, hard cash. Not genius. Even worse, when I confronted my parents about it over the phone, they said, "Why are you doing that accent?" Juniper overheard me.
Oh my. What a terrible misunderstanding.
I've been living a lie. I don't know what else there is to say, or what accent to say it in. I'm no genius. I'm completely worthless.
He seems happy about it, though.
You literally have a job.
He's doing better than most of the people in this room.
Yeah.
That is sadly true. He's 25 and he has a job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the two lawyers like
It's
don't
like,
even
dude,
work for
bro,
a
you
real
doing
law
okay?
agency.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking
And
about
one of,
in the
one
call.
of the other attorneys is literally in prison.
I don't even have a job.
Damn.
He's doing
Listen,
better
you're
than
on
me.
strike.
I am on strike.
Ready to go, count 0.
God damn it.
Kamen Rider Akito.
Akito.
They're all angry because I'm referencing Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider?
Hugh, you're literally 25.
Sorry, it's
No, I
Even
think Karina said
yeah.
that one.
a Karina line, finally.
Even so, I still wanted to make it up to Juniper for disappointing her like that.
Athena and Soupy are sharing. No, it's Karina and Soupy are sharing. Athena.
Athena's
love-
not real.
I love Athena from Trophy Show.
Athena, Karina.
The secret
It's
fifth character.
That's
the
why
same
I,
amount of syllables.
that's why I wanted to clear her name by pinning the blame on me. I mean, she probably hates me now, so it'd be a relief for her to see me locked away. Also, I'm a creep.
If you were trying to help her, then why did you testify against her?
You were the ones who told me to tell the truth yesterday. So I thought if I did, it would help her.
He wasn't trying to provoke us? But that's all he managed to do anyway?
It looks like
He's just an
he's a
asshole.
dumbass.
No, he's just an asshole.
At the detention center yesterday, Junie was in tears when she opened up to me. But the truth is, the friendship between the three of them is still rock solid.
Solid as a rock.
If there was something that could help me prove that to Hugh.
The necklace.
Yeah.
Heh, we even have proof of our friendship.
Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around.
I know. What about that proof of friendship they mentioned? I wonder where or what it is.
Around his neck, you dumb bitch.
Oh. I didn't buy it. Man, I wish we got this neck reveal in Apollo Justice for Phoenix's
Yeah.
neck.
Yeah. He just
Right?
shows more. He just takes off all his clothes.
It's all neck from
He's
the
like,
neck
you
down.
wanted to see my neck, right? And he
Oh
just starts
my
taking off his shirt.
God. Like, we can already see your neck.
It's handmade and made of hands, and there's only one like it in the world. Oh, was the crush fake? I didn't realize.
Maybe it's... No, that's definitely it. That band around his neck.
Clavia's like, band? My band?
No Clavier.
Can you go back to
watching
just making
the
sure nobody
door.
leaves?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. O'Connor. Wait, didn't Black Quill go out to take a stroll? Why didn't Clavier stop him?
That, well, I guess because he's not, like, on trial. Although he is arrested.
Yeah, exactly. He let a criminal escape.
Wow.
Well,
Clavia.
he went with Fulbright.
Somehow
True.
Clavia's guitar set on fire during that moment, and he was busy putting it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
He's like,
very
again?
orange.
He
He
was
just
orange.
starts spontaneously turning orange, and he's like, oh no, it's happening again.
No, not now.
Somewhere a
not
guitar is in
here.
That band around your neck. That's your proof of friendship, isn't it?
Hoi!
Proof of friendship? Is that anything like a proof of purchase barcode?
What? What?
Like when I have to confirm my purchase in Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Oh.
In court, evidence is everything. That's why these three friends created friendship band. Hold on, one
You're good,
second.
you're good.
We're having a
That's
tough
why
time.
the three friends created friendship bands.
Audio Dragon, thank you for the $10 donation. Kamen Rider Butts, summoning butts from the void, and all its physical attacks are butt themed. Oh, Kamen Rider Butts, I would love that to be a real Kamen Rider. I want to see that henshin. Just turns around. Thank
Man.
you. Thank you, Audio
I was
Dragon,
gonna talk
for the
about
donation.
butts.
Sorry, Marin?
I was gonna talk about that. Sorry.
You
I was gonna say, this morning I was on Facebook, and you know, Facebook recommends videos that you think it thinks you're interested in, and it definitely sent me the right one because it sent me this video about the king of squats, and my God, this man did not have an ass; he had a shelf. It was just like, wow! It was two planets hovering around his hips. And
Orbiting.
they were orbiting. And like, my God, like you look at it from straight on and it's gorgeous. You look at it from the side and it's gorgeous. I'm sure if you looked at it from below, it would be gorgeous. I don't have that personal experience, but it was.
But you wouldn't mind.
No, I
You wouldn't
not.
mind.
Anyway, that's my sharing. So, do we want to keep going since we're
Yeah, we're coming up
to
on
the
3
3-hour
hours, and we
mark?
have apparently an hour of dialogue left at least, so might be a good idea to call it there.
Since
probably a good
we're
idea.
coming into the what is it, the rundown, the downward momentum from the climax.
The climax. I mean, we
Sure.
still presumably have to pin it on memes.
Figure out who the fuck. Yeah.
But anyway, I
We
think it's
probably still honestly have more than an hour left, is my guess.
At
right.
our pace.
Right.
Yeah, especially.
There's probably at least 2.
4 more days.
There's probably at least another 2 hours by our standards, so probably best
Yeah.
to save the latter half of this one for next time. All right. So let's save the game very quickly. That's not the menu for that,
All we did was yell at fucking Hugh.
but that's a good time, right?
Yeah.
I suppose we did make the man feel bad about
It does
Isn't that what life's all about?
It endears me to him.
Yeah, 'cause
That
he's
he's like pathetic.
Yeah.
We're awakening so many people.
I think it's okay, though. We're putting just as many to sleep.
I
Ryu
think so,
Karika
yeah.
and Arikios, thank you for the high up and turn down for what redeems. Thank you, Arikios. Take care. All right, we're going to call it there. Thank you for joining us for today's Ace Attorney stream. I'm going to have to get a new mouse or something because this is driving me crazy. By the way, Marion, am I okay to buy Kamen Rider Black on Blu-ray? It's like $70.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not right now.
I'm not. Okay, then I won't. I will hold off.
Yeah. Let's wait until I actually get paid for something.
Sure thing. Sure thing. All right. Kamen Rider Black has to wait, guys. I need to wait till we have the monies. All right. Thank you to all of you in the chat for being here today, and thank you to the mods for taking care of their modly duties. Let's raid Cat. We like Cat. Cat's playing Baldur's Gate. Ryu Karika, thank you for the 10 bits. It's been fun. Love you all. Take care. Have a great night. See you all next time. Bye. This emotional music gives the ending of the stream a really different context, I feel. A really different vibe.
All right, guys, we're gonna go
We
now.
gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll see each other again.
Like, probably, but we can't be sure.
Remember us, everyone.
All right. Marin, was there anything you wanted to say before we pop off here?
Well, actually, we should probably mention that if the video game companies and SAG-AFTRA met last week, they did not come to a deal, but a strike was not called. If a strike is called, I personally will not be speaking publicly about any video game that is not signed to an interim agreement with SAG-AFTRA. So we will not be able to stream Ace Attorney because it was done non-union. Many Nintendo titles are done non-union, which is its own problem. But yeah, so just a little heads up that hopefully we'll be able to stream next week.
Fingers crossed.
Actually, I don't think any sort of decisions are going to be made next week because I think they announced that the AMPTP is meeting with the negotiating committee next week. So
Ultimately,
we should be okay.
Yeah,
for
let's
next
hope that at the very least, cooler heads prevail and they listen to reason and they give people what they're asking for.
It would be nice. So, and I imagine, probably stuff is going to be affected by what happens with the AMPTP. So
Right.
we'll see.
We're gonna
It will
see.
be very interesting. But yeah, also, complete left turn. Let me just parallel park with one hand here. I don't know if I mentioned, but I finished writing the Pegging Cinematic Universe. So,
Meanwhile.
yeah, it's like 27,000 words. It needs to be edited. But yeah, I'm gonna read through it like once and then throw it up on like a fan fiction site, and then
Marin's gonna throw up.
I'm gonna throw up, and then I might
We're all
eventually
gonna.
like. I do want to like. I have been working on an erotic novella personality thing, but it hasn't. The world has been on fire. I haven't had a chance to work on that very much this year. But I want to try and like change the name. I want to like 50 Shades of Grey this shit, and change the names, and then become a world famous erotic novella seller, and only write about gay lawyers for very specific reasons that
Hell
nobody
yeah.
else knows. Except for me
Your
and
names
the
will be Phoenix Prite
yeah, Phoenix
Yeah.
Price
and,
and Smiles
Isles Medgeworth.
So this
And
is
you
just
look
a
so
secret. It's just a secret between me and the 4 people in this call and the 96 people watching, and probably the
Yeah.
few hundred people watching the VOD as well. So
Yeah,
keep
so
it to
don't tell
yourself.
anybody.
It,
Bitches
I'll try.
get stitches.
I'll tag it Pegging Cinematic Universe when I upload it.
All right. I am going to click the raid button, but thank you, Marin, and definitely.
Oh, Max, hi.
What's up?
Sorry. Max Capacity there. They were in my narrative development class.
Oh,
with me.
hey, Max.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And they
You've
are
learned a lot today.
he's also a composer, I think.
Oh, Max, very cool. All right, I'm gonna hit the raid button. We still have a minute or so before we go over to Cat. Soupy, was there anything you wanted to say to the chat before we head off?
Just thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yes, indeed. And Karina, was there anything you wanted to promote or shout out or say to the chat before we go?
Thanks, as always, for having me. I love swinging Bye. Check out Drawfee. We will be streaming tomorrow night at about this time, a little later than this time.
Probably a little less chaotic. I don't know.
Nah. We might be doing Cringe-tober prompts.
Well, you know what? No, that's going to be probably more chaotic.
Yeah.
Cringe-tober. Do that book.
Well, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you, each of you, for joining me, not just in the chat, but of course my mods and my co-hosts. You're all a delight to hang out with, and we're going to send you guys over to Joe Cat. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. I'm going to go watch some Kamen Rider because that's my life now.
Yeah, wow, what a surprise.
That was so hot.
Wow.
I like how unimpressed you are.
Wow.
All right, sending you guys over to Joe Cat. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Ciao, ciao. All right, there we go.